Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another match preview. Last few games of the season as we slowly build up to the FA Cup final. And it's Manchester United versus Chelsea. Haven't beaten these guys in the league since November 2017. Haven't won at Old Trafford since 2013.
Louis, 2013. We haven't beaten them at Old Trafford.
Yeah, Old Trafford, we haven't beaten them since 2013. In the league, it's since 2017.
We used to beat them before every single game there. Now it's all, we have to put it right.
I think back in the 2000s or something. I'm not sure, but we used to have a brilliant record against United. Now they smoke us.
Yeah, it's the last time we won at Old Trafford.
Yeah, last time we won at Old Trafford, 2013. Last time in the league, 2017. We have faced some of the worst Manchester United sides in history and still failed to beat them. And hopefully, hope to God, this is the game where we change things up. Because we all said it would be November. And typical Chelsea, we flopped it. But let's hope it changes today. We're going to delve into everything regarding the Man United-Chelsea game. Injuries, lineup predictions, thoughts on the game. We're also going to be talking about transfers. There is updates on Koundé. I think there was a few updates on Rudiger as well. So we'll go into that too. And anything else in the comment section as well. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button as always, and let's get into the stream. First off, Jesters, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
Just another morning. That's it. That's all I got. Just another morning.
All right, cool. Yeah, just another afternoon, I guess. Nick, what were you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, I'll be even better when we smash United. It's about time. Really sick of that team. Like Liverpool, even worse. I want to see a good evening, do a job tonight. Hopefully, that'll be something special.
Oh,
for
Villarreal,
yeah. I wish Unai Emery, he can do. He's very good at these knockout stages. He's got the best record in Europe, actually. So let's hope.
In fairness, that's in Euros. No, not Euros. Europa League.
He's got the better record than Zidane in the knockout stages, Chris.
Yeah, but that's in Europa League, isn't it? I know, but he's been.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's got the best record. Anyway, yeah. Chris always comes out with cyclism. Yeah.
Speaking of Chris, what are you saying as well, bro?
Yeah, go.
What are you saying?
No, I'm all good. Like Nick Blue. I'm hoping Chelsea, to show a performance tomorrow and get a result and maybe beat Man United at Old Trafford. So, yeah, all good.
Yeah, hopefully. I won't be there, but I think because I won't be there, United will win. I still haven't seen us win at Old Trafford yet, but we move. Alex, what are you saying, bro?
What's up, everybody?
All good.
All right.
All good. All good. Josh, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, man, doing well. Like I said, we played some pretty bad United teams. The one we play tomorrow might be the worst of them. They're out without some pretty big names in that team. So aside from that, keep an eye out on maybe a future Chelsea center back in tonight's game and Pau Torres potentially. Aside from that, yeah, we'll hopefully break some cycles tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully. And last but not least, Johnny, what are you saying, bro? It's been a minute since you've been on the streams. Hope you're all good.
How we doing, Lewis? My geezer. You all right?
Good, bro. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. Just been busy with work and that, but let's have it right. Rudiger, mate, pissed me right off. Fucking pissed me off. The geezer going for money at the end of the day. And,
What a snake,
I just don't want anyone to say that he's a legend at our football club because he fucking well ain't. Good luck to him. Good riddance. Go to your Real Madrid, that club, yeah. Go there and watch him fucking fail in the back four, mate, because he can't play in the back four.
He hasn't gone.
On a level, though, is it snaky? Like, if we take all the agendas aside, is it snaky or is it just not that
do you know what I'll say, Lewis? I'll say this, yeah. The amount of hate that Christensen's got, right, and Rudiger's gone and done this, for me, Christensen deserves more fucking respect. At the end of the day, yeah, he's a Cobham boy. He's come through. He's won pretty much the lot with Chelsea. Rudiger ain't. And at the end of the day, Christensen you know, fair play to him. He wants a bit of a challenge. But Rudiger, bruv, all this nonsense that he loves the club and he wants to stay and all this. Listen, we could have offered him 300 grand. He would have still gone to Real Madrid. He wants to go Real Madrid. Let him go Real Madrid. Like, I'm done with Rudiger, mate. Like, and I don't believe he's injured either. I think Tuchel's just dropped him, and rightly fucking so. And
Is Rudiger
to be
injured?
fair,
He's
to
not
be fair,
injured.
he should drop Christensen and Rudiger. Because at the end of the day, are they really going to put their heart and soul into every game
Yeah, Rudiger.
when they
Damn,
could
you had me on
when they
every
could get an
word,
injury,
man.
bruv?
I
They
can't-
could get an injury and then their move's
You
finished.
got big agendas, man. All you think about
I ain't got
is
an agenda. I'm just saying, like, if you don't want to play at my football club, then fuck
shut
off.
up, man. You don't know what you're
Do you know
about.
what I mean? What
No,
are you
you're
backing
wrong.
Rudiger for? He's leaving.
You're
English-
wrong.
And do you know
English
what?
or
He
English
could
violence.
have
I would
announced
love to
it,
see
bruv.
it.
He could have announced it.
You got
Yeah.
agendas. All
He
you want
could
to
have
do is
announced
play
it,
your
Nick,
mouth,
yeah,
man.
at the end of the season.
Guys,
But you had
shut
to
your
do it
mouth,
now.
you idiot.
I don't care, bruv. I don't whether you like Rudiger or not.
Guys,
yeah?
it's not even 10 minutes.
Listen, this geezer, yeah, this geezer.
I wasn't
this
the
Rudiger
one.
Fella, bruv.
Yeah.
He's coming. He's
Yeah, 'cause
coming.
no
How
one
long's he
mentioned
been with us,
Jorginho
Lewis?
yet.
5
Because you
years?
talk a lot of
You
shit,
just
Johnny.
Has he
That's
been
why.
here 5 years with us?
Rudiger's done so much, man. He
What's
doesn't
he
wanna
fucking
go.
done? What's
He
he
has
done
to
apart
look
from
at
a
his
year under
future.
year and a half under Tuchel? What's he
Ah,
done?
yeah. Yeah,
I
all right. That's why
I can't
Gotta
blame
hear
him. Though,
Tuchel what he said about Rudiger just now. All right?
Yeah, and he's leaving,
sorry.
bruv. Yeah.
Sorry, Nick, but
Didn't we
I
try
can't-
What
get
do you
rid
want
of
him to be
Rudiger at
like?
point?
He hasn't
What do you want me
left.
to
He's
be
still
like?
playing for
That the
Chelsea
geezer
tomorrow.
doesn't want to play at our football club.
Nah, he's not that. He's playing tomorrow, mate. So shut up.
Yeah, good luck to him, mate. But he'll
Is he
be very
playing tomorrow or
cautious
is
not
he
to get an
injured? I'm not
injury.
sure.
But what I'm
He's
saying
injured,
is,
man.
what has this guy
Yeah,
done?
we won't know.
What has this guy done before Lampard? Yeah. During Lampard, he didn't play, and then when Tuchel came in, rejuvenated him. Apart from this stint under Tuchel, he was never world class.
Well, the funny
nowhere
part
near
is
it.
I've been saying about the Rudiger since the beginning, and people say, like, I said it from the beginning. That's why Nick Blue went after me in the first place, because I was Rudiger out. Because
Yeah.
I knew that he will be the one.
Alex,
He
I'm
will,
going to go after you. He's Rudiger. He's proved himself. He's
Proved
done a lot
what,
for our
bruv? That he
club.
wants to leave
He's
our
the
club.
only player who fights 150.
I agree. That's not what
That's
I'm
what I'm
disagreeing
saying.
about. That's not what
Yeah.
I'm disagreeing about. He did
All right,
the
I know
battle.
what you're saying. Go.
He's been fighting for he's been playing well, but that's called what's the name, playing for the new
Well,
contract.
defender.
That's it.
Yeah.
Listen,
We've
this
seen
guy
it
was
I'm
feeding
sorry,
us
I'm sorry, Nick,
bullshit,
but I-
right?
We've
He's
seen
feeding
it.
us
We've seen
all
it
this
before.
nonsense, mate. That
Can
he
you
wanted
blame
to
Rudiger?
sign
Can
at
I
our
say-
club.
One sec, guys. Alex, then Josh. Alex, then Josh. Go.
Joke, man.
So I'm trying to say is, like, look, if you think that Christensen is a snake, I just want the same thing for the Rudiger, because technically, if you really think technically, Christensen did not go on the news and said, "I love this club. I love this. I
Yeah,
always
he's
wanted."
done a Lukaku Rudiger, bruv. He's done a Lukaku, bruv.
Literally, Rudiger went on the news and said that he always he's a Chelsea, or like twerking for Chelsea. At the end of the day, he literally went shop around Europe, got offers wrong, then got better off. Got offers wrong first. Nobody was shopping for him. He came back to Chelsea and all of a sudden started agreeing to different things. Then another club came in and he's like, "Oh, forget about it." So technically,
Didn't he get
went
offered
twice.
more money
Yes.
from Chelsea than Real?
Yes,
Exactly.
bruv. Yes, bruv.
He gets-
and you know what?
look.
He's taken less money
Can I
out of all the
wait,
offers
first
to
of all,
Real Madrid.
Johnny. Wait,
Alex, then Josh.
Fucking
Then,
hell,
what-
bruv. This Rudiger, bruv.
Shit.
Honestly.
Johnny.
Just forget about
Alex,
it.
go
Just
for it.
forget about it. Just forget about it. Josh, you go, man.
No, I mean, I'm
Go.
actually, I sorry, Nick, but I agree with Johnny 100% on this, man. Like, I don't necessarily agree that he's worse than Christian, because I think what Christensen did was he told Tuchel that he wanted to stay, and then was going behind his back and trying to get out of there. Where I don't think Rudiger ever told Tuchel, "Hey, I'm 100% staying." Obviously, we all saw him go to literally every big team in Europe and try to get 400K or whatever he wanted for them. At the end of the day,
Rudiger went to the news.
yeah, absolutely.
went
At the
to
end of
the
the day,
news.
Chelsea offered him a big number, probably the biggest number he got offered, of 230K a week. He said, you know what? I want 10 million sign-on bonus. I need my agent to get 10 mil, and Chelsea, and so Real Madrid
He's a
eventually said,
mercenary, bruv. He's a
"Yeah,
mercenary."
no, listen." And I also agree that he owes most of his success to Tuchel. He had a strong year and a half under Tuchel. That's absolutely true. And I also agree that it's all most of this fan base wanted both these guys out 24 months ago, right? So I think it does give Chelsea actually a chance to get younger and better at that position. We now have a pick of maybe 5-6 really top center backs to go after. And I don't really need to see either one of them play for Chelsea any the rest of the season.
And we can
either, man.
restructure our wages. We can restructure our wages.
Absolutely. You can
That's, I
get
think, the
younger
most
and better
important
at the
thing.
position, right? You're talking about guys you can get 22, 23 years old. You can get them on a 5-6 year deal. You can get them on probably a lower wage than you would have had to pay both of those guys. And for me, this is where you give minutes to guys who will be at the club next year. You don't give minutes to guys who are going somewhere else. I'm sorry. Like as good as Rudiger's been the last year and a half, if there's minutes you can give to somebody else at that position who will be here next year, then you do it.
I'm sick of having players that are only suited to certain systems. Now, Rudiger, maybe now and again he could get away with a back four, but if Tuchel does want to go into a back four, Rudiger ain't that guy. He can't be that central centre-back figure. He's great as a left-sided in a back three. He's arguably one of the best in the world right now in the point of his career, but that's not enough for a 230 grand, 250 grand a week contract. It's just not enough. The guy's waiting for his big payout. He wants that signing on fee. So fuck off. Go and do your thing, mate. But don't tell me that you love Chelsea and you wanted to stay here and it's about getting, all this.
Wasn't the sign-on fee based around works in Sierra Leone that you wanted to do?
I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
I saw Nizar Kinsella put a tweet out about it, like when the news came out that he was leaving. Let me try find it. It'll be in my book.
In other news, his mistress is named Sierra Leone.
Yo, that's.
Oh my gosh, fucking hell. Here it is. Rudiger's trying to fund huge charitable projects in Sierra Leone. Of course, he can enrich himself, but he's wanting to donate big money to infrastructure projects in the African nation after his visit in the last 12 months. And he's already started as well. So that might be a factor in why he wanted such a big sign-on. Because he's accepted less money on a wage at Real Madrid as opposed to
that
Chelsea.
is a big factor, Luis. That's the whole point. Look.
So that's more understandable.
He wants.
Not really understandable because he could ask Chelsea to support his charity.
No, but Chelsea weren't going to give him that signing deal. That's why it didn't go through.
No, but he would have got the 230.
No, but he wanted the sign-on fee as well, so he could do it.
He wants money, bruv. That's all it's about, isn't it? It's not about his love for our club.
10 million. Does he say that he get out of 10 million? How much he's gonna donate? You don't know.
I don't know. I don't know the numbers.
Maybe it's a £5.
I'm just tired of players at our club that are.
I know, but no, I'm not saying 5. That was a sarcastic. But still, I don't think he's gonna give 10 million to charity. If he said that, that's a difference. But he didn't say how much out of that.
Plus, you got to pay taxes on that.
Spanish taxes at that, which is like 70%, something crazy like that.
I mean, if it's me, I wouldn't play him for the rest of the season. I wouldn't play him.
Oh, I would play him. I'd play him and run him into the ground.
No, I wouldn't play him.
Yeah, Justin, I hear you on that. Nick, what were you saying, bro?
So he's injured when he goes to Real Madrid.
He won't go to Real Madrid if he's injured. That's the point.
I'm guarantee you he's playing tomorrow as well. He's all right. So,
all right, I think he'll play tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think
the only thing he has going for him really is that there's not really another player who can play there consistently, whereas on the right we have maybe a couple of other options. The left side is
that's why he played so well against Real Madrid.
Maybe he's not going to play at home games anymore because maybe they will save him from get booed.
You won't get booed.
I'm not saying that would. I'm saying that
maybe they will save him. That's the only person in the ground you're going to get booed from.
I'd never boo a player, bruv. I've never booed a player.
You booed Lukaku.
No, I've never booed Lukaku.
He didn't, in all fairness. He said
I've never booed any player, bruv.
What?
I'll boo Lukaku if he has a bad touch.
Never.
Faz. Fair enough then.
I'll boot
I
Lukaku
said
if
I
he
won't
has
said
a
be
even
a
bad
Chelsea
celebrate.
season.
player,
Because-
but I won't sing his name.
Yeah,
That's
good,
all I
good
say.
on you, Johnny. That's what I want to hear.
Think
Look, whoever wears that shirt, I'm cheering for. So that's the main thing. And
Listen, yesterday we saw a masterclass from the best striker in the world right now. Right, he needed not even a half chance, a quarter chance, which is what I tweeted. And we paid 100 million for a cement-booted rhinoceros lump of shit that misses sitters week in, week out, bruv.
Well,
and I can't understand it. I can't understand
he played
it.
well the last game. What are you on about, Johnny? Look, give him a chance.
I just can't understand how this guy can even say that he's in the same sentence as Benzema.
Yeah, but he made the he made that penalty.
They're just words. They don't mean anything.
Well, he believes that, mate. Lukaku believes that he's a world-class
how many
player.
chances do you want? He played like 9 games in a row. Let's make a stats out of those 9 games.
Alex, he's played in 2 months. He's come on from the bench. He hasn't started.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about before.
Do you want to forget that he scored 2 goals?
Johnny, before, can I ask him, before those 2 months that he was on the bench, how many did he started?
Before, all right.
Lukaku.
He started a few and he lost form. He lost his confidence and he was dropped.
Oh, we're going to bring the confidence card out.
Yeah, but that's not few. If I remember correctly, that was like 9 games. That's not few.
He didn't start 9 games in a row. No.
He started 13 after he came back. After the interview, he played 13 games consecutively, and I know because I had to fucking witness that shit. All right, and he scored 1 goal against Plymouth and Chesterfield.
I was wrong. Well, apparently it's 13, not 9. If it's even
you're sure he started or was it from the bench?
No, he's appeared in 13 games. He started 9 games.
Yeah,
started 9 games.
What about Aston Villa after the interview?
Yeah, but we're talking the last 2 months. He's been on the bench. Don't forget.
Yeah, because Tuchel's, since we've been sanctioned, Tuchel's gone, fuck that, I ain't playing this, I don't have to play this geezer no more. I want to play
so he brought him on the other day against West Ham and he done well. So
he done well, did he? Did he score? No.
If it wasn't for the 3 subs, we wouldn't have won. Ziyech, Pulisic, and Lukaku made it happen. I don't know if what you're watching, you don't see that.
Well done to him. 100 million, well worth.
Of course, big win against West Ham. We don't like losing to them every year.
Those kind of transfer windows makes people cringe every time a transfer window comes in. For example, like if Lukaku cost 100 and for what he did, what the hell are we talking about? Players like Karim Benzema.
Benzema's at least 200 then at his age.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he's like 33.
No. I'm not trolling. I'm not talking about like age and everything. But if you think about it, if Lukaku is 100 mil value, how much is the strikers like Lewandowski in prime, Karim Benzema?
They're worth what you'll pay. What you'll pay for them.
I know that.
People are only worth.
But Lukaku's not worth 100, as you're clear.
You
can't lose Lukaku as a benchmark.
That's Chelsea's fault for paying. That's silly.
No, Nick, it's your fault for defending him this whole time. That's what it is.
It's not Lukaku's fault.
You wanted him in. Nick, I remember. You wanted him in. You defended him the whole season. You said Rudiger wasn't leaving. Nick, you're in a hole today. It's hard to get out of this hole, Nick.
He hasn't left.
I'll give you a hand if you're drowning today, Nick.
He did.
I'll give you my hand if you're drowning. You're drowning today. I don't want you to drown, Nick. I'll give you my hand.
Okay, so that is our section on Lukaku bashing.
Don't give him your hand. Give him a stick, bro.
Let's move on to a
Guys,
Throw you a lifeline.
Yeah.
It's a cooking channel. I think it's a cooking channel because Nick Blue really wanted Rudiger. Really said Rudiger will stay. And then he supported Lukaku. You really swimming over here today.
The fact that you support Lukaku is worrying, mate. It's very worrying.
Let's move on to Lukaku. We all understand he has not lived up to his contract.
Good luck
He'll be
with
gone
that.
in the
Good luck with that.
summertime.
One sec. Go on, Declared.
I was just going to say, because everyone quickly forgot, because the rumor was going around, right, that all he wants is 200k. And if we just give him the 200k, everyone just said he's worth it giving him, right?
It was him on the news saying it.
Yeah, some media reporter, but you couldn't take it as fact. And I remember with you, Alex, too, I was saying that me and you agreed that he was asking for over 250. I was pretty sure of it because 200 didn't make sense that would be cutting for him.
Some were saying
and now it comes out that we offered him more than that, and he still didn't want to stay. So it's clearly money. I called him greedy, and I copped a lot of stuff for it. But purely, there is a fine margin what he's going to get at Chelsea and what he's going to get at Real Madrid. There isn't a lot. We're talking about millions, but I mean, it depends what career you want. And if the decision is financial, money based, that's it.
Mate. Many times I said this guy's not worth 250 grand. I've said it, and I stand by it. He's not worth it. At the age
Johnny, a lot of people agreed with that, though. A lot of people agreed with 200, but maybe 250 was too much.
Way too much. And 230 is too much. 230 is too much.
Some people said he's worth it, some people didn't. But there was a mixed reaction to 250.
It was me and Daniel that got cooked on every stream for saying that Lukaku doesn't deserve 200. It was me and
Rudiger,
Daniel.
But that's all right.
It was a Rudiger. It was me and Daniel. But everybody was killing us, saying that it's like, you crazy. He's a whatever.
Yeah, we use the tag way too much.
There was a case to be made that he was playing for a contract.
No,
yeah, and he was auditioning
from
at Real
the
Madrid,
beginning.
It's
a smell of William. It's a smell of William, like nothing else is smelling.
You mean William?
Right, let me go through these super chats quick. Frosted Myth says, so excited to watch Johnny. Yeah, good to have him back. It has been a minute. CNAC says, I hope I didn't butcher that. Rudiger played almost every game this season before getting hurt. True professional. Those who think he's a snake need to grow up. It's business. We weren't really sure on Rudiger's stance.
We're not calling him snake, but if you call Christensen snake, you should call him snake. But if you, I don't agree to call none of them snakes.
Pick up yourself.
Big up the Claire.
I said, calm down, Nick. You promised people Rudiger wasn't leaving. Yeah,
I said that one from the cuff.
Still. And Randy SoCal says Rudy at Real 150 up to 300k. Chelsea 100k up to 230. So yeah, it is much less.
Lewis, don't you think he's got a chance to change his mind?
Don't you think what?
He could change his mind. This has happened.
No, he's not changing his mind.
No, he's told Tuchel.
There's more chance of you changing your mind, Nick.
When the gaffer comes out and says it, well, it's done. It's set in stone. The gaffer said it. He's confirmed it.
But it doesn't mean he can't change it. All the you heard what
don't
worry.
No, there's a 4-year contract on the table. He's going to sign it. It's a done deal.
I'm honestly way more excited about some of the names that we're hearing for other center backs.
Yeah.
A couple on this show. No one else. No one.
I would say to you, Declared, I'm not excited because we ain't even got a fucking owner yet. Until we get an owner in place where we know we've got a budget and we can spend, that's when I'm gonna be interested. But what I am very happy about is today Tuchel was basically saying, you know, I'm ready for the next season, which means he wants to stay. That's the most important person that needs to stay at our football club. Anyone else who doesn't want to stay and wants to go and get their contracts elsewhere, then fuck off. I don't want you at my club. And personally, I want everyone that's ready to fight for Tuchel for next year. So for me, Tuchel is the most important person right now. If we lose Tuchel, we are in major shit. So right now, that's the best news I'm taking from it right now.
Yeah, Josh agrees with that too.
Bowley said it, Broughton said it. Tuchel, you know, is there to say they're going to offer him a good contract.
Yeah, but they can say what they want to get the deal. Yeah. Once they get the deal, you don't know what they're going to do.
All right,
you know? But they're not going to burn it. They're not going to burn it to the ground, Johnny.
No, I'm not saying that, but they might not, you know, give everything he wants. You don't know that. I mean, obviously, I'd like to think that they would, but I'm not so sure.
What about Callum?
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Oh. What contract do you reckon Declan Rice will be on?
Listen, we get the Rolls Royce in, and we are.
Why are you doing this, Chris? Why?
Next year,
talk about contracts,
with Rice in our midfield, mate, we are going.
He's not coming in though.
He's not doesn't
coming. You don't know that yet. You don't know.
But you just said you don't want to talk about transfers if we don't have.
All I know is is I'm going to listen to the gaffer.
Wait, Johnny. I don't even do bets like that. But 100 quid on the line right now. Rice doesn't join Chelsea at the end of the summer.
I'm not a betting guy, man. I'll do your sportsman bet, but I don't bet, man. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a gambler.
50 odds.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm generally not a gambler.
Give us a better line, I'll do it.
Johnny,
listen. What I'll say. I'll say this with Rice, yeah. If West Ham win the Europa League and Champions League, then I think it's very, very unlikely. If they don't,
the boyfriend, he can choose another.
If they don't, then I think
he ain't coming,
the board might push him. Right. They might push for him.
So
you know what I mean? You're not going to get 150 million if you're not in the Champions League. You're back in Europa, all right? And Declan Rice is refusing to sign a contract, so he's got 3 years on his contract. They're not. They're whatever we offer him this year, they're not going to get next year. So because he'll be on 2 years next year. So we might be in a very strong position to get him.
I swear they've got an option to add another year to it.
It's 2 with an option for a third.
2 with an option. That's what I'm saying. The 3. So I'm saying that puts us in a very strong position. Obviously, we're going to pay. In 2 years. We're going to pay.
That's when we're going to be in strong position. In 2 years.
No, we need him now. Tuchel wants him now.
We're not getting him.
Look, but you're saying that we're going to be in good position. The only thing we're going to be in good position, it's in 2 years.
No, we want him now. We want him for next season.
So we're not in good position.
No, we want a DM for next season. He's got plenty of options.
There is a few options.
He's a lovely DM, Rice. He's a lovely DM.
He's not.
He's got all the.
I'm sure he is, but
he might be centre back, Johnny. You never know.
Listen, he can drop in from DM into centre back. That's what I like about him. That's what I like about him.
He's still not coming in this summer.
I don't know that. No one knows that yet.
He's true.
Apparently, you know that because you keep saying that he is coming.
I know
and
the gaffer
wants
him, bro.
And we're in a good spot. But I don't think we're in a good spot because
the reason I'm saying
we're in a good 3 years left in his contract.
Listen, let me explain you something, all right? 150 million is what West Ham have put up, right? Yeah, everyone's seen that. 150 million, yeah? Now, I'm saying to you, he's on 2 years with an add-on. So let's say 3 years. They'll activate his add-on, all right, to get as much as they can. What I'm saying to you is, if Chelsea want to go in this summer and buy him, and he's not in the Champions League, which is what he wants, and he's refusing to sign, we will pay a lot of money. I'm not saying that we won't, but it will be nowhere near 150 million. I think they can get him for about 90 to 100 million.
That's still way too much.
That's an insane
that's
amount of money.
Bruv. That's an absolute steal, man.
You see what West Ham have done? Do you see what they've done? They literally want him for 100 million like a season ago or whatever, and now they put it to 150. Now we're set for 100 million. That's a good deal. It's smart.
But listen. He's arguably got better.
No, it's bad if you're buying that you're a bad businessman.
What?
We can get
spending 100 million on Lukaku is worth more. No chance. Rice is 10 times a player in a different position than fucking Lukaku is.
Forwards, always forwards.
100 million well spent. I'll tell you why it's well spent. It's because you're buying a player for the next 10 years. He's got age on his side. He loves Chelsea. He won't want to go anywhere else. He supports the club. All right? He's proper Chelsea, mate. Whether he's at that scum club or not, he loves Chelsea.
He loves money.
First of all,
no, it's not about money.
First of all,
I'll tell you this,
guys, Alex, and then please, I'm tired of Rice.
First of all, go on, Alex. You're not getting him for 10 years because you're only gonna sign him for 4-year or 5-year contract.
Well, you do a contract extension.
Let him finish, bro. Let him finish, bro.
You do a new contract, mate.
You get him a contract for the 4 or 5 years, then you're gonna have to renegotiate the contract.
No shit, bruv. Listen,
so the next 10 years.
How old is he? 23 years old.
Stopping it. I'm tired. No more Rice.
He's got longevity.
No.
It's just me. I can see.
No.
I can see Jorginho and Kante staying.
You see the funny part.
Jorginho's going to go. Listen. I can't wait till we sign Rice. I cannot wait, bruv.
He's saying paying for Lukaku 100. No. I'm talking about Lukaku, not Rice.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. What are we talking
100 million for Lukaku. It's 100 million for Lukaku. The funny part is, for forwards, you will always play more.
So, Lewis, how's your day?
That's the funny part.
It was good until we spoke about Basmati.
This Declan Rice position is the most important position right now for Tuchel.
Don't
and
tell
he
me
needs
that
it
because I know that, but that's still not the money.
It's worth it to him to pay
the
money.
That's not commercial money. You're not gonna make money off Rice.
No, but you make money
off
titles.
But which position do you guys think
that's a side
priority?
Anyway, you make money
in a
off
Chinese
titles,
restaurant,
and that's what it does. It allows him to win.
Hey, but listen, we have a problem.
Wait a
At
minute.
the back, we have a problem up front. We need wing backs, and we already got decent midfielders. I can
We
see us.
don't need wing
Yeah.
backs.
We do need wing backs, Jesse.
No,
You
we
saw
don't.
what happened.
Declared, all you
Who's
got
your
to do,
midfielder
bruv,
coming
all you
home?
got to do is very simple.
We're not going to
sell
go to a
Ziyech,
back four.
You sell
Why didn't we go to a
Ziyech,
back four when we
you
dropped
sell
our wing back?
Werner, you
Okay.
sell them free, bruv. Yeah, you
don't
sell
sell Werner,
Lukaku,
you don't
and you
sell
go and
Werner.
reinvest. You get a Dembele in, you go and get a fucking Dybala in, bruv. You go and get a Declan Rice in there.
Dybala.
All right, you sign
And this is
Kante,
like a 400
another
The
centre
guy
window,
said
back, bruv,
Dybala.
and
the
you're
guy said
balling.
Dybala,
You've got a whole new
man.
team.
Dybala.
Yeah, bruv, on a
Look,
free.
We're gonna
Are you
have
mad?
Yeah,
have
but the
Pulisic,
contract-
who's injury prone
Wait a minute.
technically.
Alex,
We're
what
gonna
we-
get
He's on a free.
what's his
Dembele
name, the
and
French guy,
Dybala.
Let me can
who's
I-
injury prone, and now we're gonna have another Dybala,
Yeah,
who's always injured.
yeah.
We're gonna have
What if
three
he's
players.
He's on a free. You're not paying anything. You're just
You
paying
got it.
wages.
Yeah, well,
No,
like
that's
is
not
he-
true.
okay.
That's not true.
Yeah, we need
Free.
what we need
Alex,
is we need
Alex,
Eden
it's not-
Hazard.
No,
That's
no,
what
not
we
injury.
need.
No,
It's not
Lewis,
injuries
bro,
no more.
Hazard's, you know what I mean? I love Hazard, but you know what I'm saying? He can't play in a two
I'd rather
consistent,
Gareth
man.
Bale.
Yeah, that is true.
What?
That is true.
Right.
He hasn't got
Guys,
stamina anymore.
Then Dybala.
The winners are for
So what's everyone's
Andrew has
thoughts
the
on
right
Man
one.
United tomorrow? What's
That's
everyone's
Andrew
thoughts on
comment
that?
on-
Shit.
You should have thought of that when you
Oh,
invited
Man United. What
somebody.
about Pogba?
I'm expecting a big performance, but listen, they always get the fucking
My
luck.
microphone
United.
fell down.
Always.
Oh no.
When's the last time we beat United at Old Trafford?
2013. We said that at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, when we're supposed to say
I knew
hello.
it was like a while ago.
I should have said Werner scored the only goal. Maybe you would have heard it.
Louis, let me ask-
Listen, put me up front with Havertz and Mount, and we'll have a chance, bruv. We'll have
Yeah.
a chance.
look,
Don't-
would you
I'm not going to
sacrifice?
say yet.
Would you?
I mean,
sacrifice-
Manchester United have a lot of injury going into this game. There's no Jadon Sancho, no Maguire, which is advantage United, no Pogba, Luke Shaw, Cavani, or Fred out. So with that in mind, so what are we saying? 1-1 draw or something?
Yep.
No, I
pretty
think
much.
we're going to pipe from 3-0.
Yeah, I said 3-1 because Ronaldo will sneak in some sort of set piece bullshit. But yeah, 3. We'll score 3 on
Jester,
that.
when you
We
say
win
piping,
3-2.
is that us sucking them or them sucking us off, bruv?
Jordy,
Is
would
it-
you-
you know what I'm saying?
The
What are you saying?
Did
there,
I
bruv?
say anything about sucking?
And
Well,
anyone
piping,
somebody
bruv.
check the
Piping,
record.
bruv.
in Holland? Would you get a Havel and Holland instead of Rice? And
What?
Would you asking Johnny a question?
I'm confused now. Lewis, did I use the wrong
George, just let me-
linguistics here?
Would you?
That mic is doing a lot of movement.
Uncle
I
Ben
don't know.
You're not find a better time to beat Man United.
Everyone-
Break their record.
for
Yeah, I hear that. But the last time we played Man United, we had the perfect time
And you
as
might
well.
wanna
They
move
just lost the manager. They got battered 4-1 by Watford. They were getting beaten by everybody, and we still
That's probably
found
the
a way
worst
not
time,
to beat
Lewis,
them.
when you rebound off a manager. And he
Yeah,
dropped
but
Ronaldo too as well.
fucking
Everyone
mad.
played that game.
We did draw that game 1-1 with tons of chances and a gifted goal from Jorginho to Sancho. Probably Sancho's
Yeah.
one of his
Sounds
3
like
goals this
Chelsea.
season.
The lights in Jorginho's eyes.
Chelsea against United, typically, we
I
make
think
a
it's
mistake.
even worse.
We're not clinical in attack. They get some bullshit, and we either lose or pull it back to a draw.
Well, apparently, Lewis, Manchester City are extremely clinical. Last night, were they very fucking clinical? They had 3 opportunities to kill that game off, and they
That's
didn't.
mainly
And then,
Foden.
No,
and then
why?
Real Madrid came back.
The difference
Should've
is City make better chances.
Well, you could say they're better chance, but they didn't take them, so therefore they're not as clinical as everyone thinks
I know,
they
Johnny.
are.
I can see the next game being 4-0.
I don't remember anyone saying City were clinical. They just make so many chances, and they have
Because
better
that's-
finishers than we do.
Listen,
Still.
let's have it
It
right.
was Real Madrid that had to be really clinical to even stay in. And they
That's
still
why
lost.
people were saying they need a forward. They're gonna lose the couple of cups because of they don't have a Hurricane.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, but I'll
we
be
need-
real. If they get a new forward, if they get a forward, that's it.
They're getting
Right.
Holland.
Listen. I
Yeah,
reckon,
that's
yeah.
it.
I think Real Madrid will
No,
beat them.
no.
I think Real Madrid will knock them
No,
out.
Lewis, it's not it. They should have
I
gone
genuinely think
Lukaku.
that.
Didn't you said that in the beginning of the season?
So
No, but as
You-
any striker suits City more because of the amount of chances that they make. It's easy for them. It's so easy for them.
okay, so with
Maybe we
Holland,
should give him Werner and see how that goes.
I'm not gonna be able to see. Okay. I'll see you later, Lewis. Y'all have fun.
For experimental reasons.
Don't
Just-
diss
yeah.
Werner, bruv. He's playing well at the minute.
Should let Jester talk.
Well, one sec.
I'm
guys,
sorry,
one
Jester.
So the deal with Holland is he's injured. He needs surgery. He's playing on a bum ankle. That's why Real Madrid will not sign him.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
gonna- He's going to Man City, and probably this summer he's going to have an ankle cleaned up.
Do you know why, bruv? He ain't got the titanium minerals like Minerals Mount, bruv. You know what I'm saying? He needs to
Okay.
some of them minerals on
let
him,
Justice
bruv.
finish. Let Justice finish.
So, he's missed 27 games over the past 2 years. And he's going to go into a more physical league after a surgery, even if it's a minor one to clean up the ankle. And I don't think then he's going to have to try to fit in for the 1 year, and he's going to have a release clause in his contract to go to Real Madrid. So if anybody's thinking that the Haaland signing is going to be the end of everybody in the Premier League, it's not.
No, he'll be on the bench or not the bench, injury bench.
So,
and after that surgery, he may have more titanium
By the way,
than Mount. Actual titanium.
Well, the 2 games he plays against us, he might have some titanium minerals rubbed onto him.
We must have him.
Yeah,
remember Livermento must have him. Remember?
Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
Poor guy did his ACL.
That was heartbreaking.
Yep. He'll probably never come back to Chelsea now because it's a $40 million buyback, I believe, on him. And you're not going to do that on the season after he comes back from an ACL. Just not.
And what that clause was only valid for like 2 seasons or something.
It's after next year.
Next year.
Okay, then it comes in.
So we're
go ahead, Justin.
Again, as far as playing a back 3, a back 4, if we get a DM in, it'll be a back 4. It's what Tuchel likes to play. Well, it's not going to be Rice because you're not going to pay that kind of money.
Well, Tchouameni's going Real Madrid, isn't he?
That's not done deal yet.
Well, it looks like that. Did you see Fabrizio yesterday?
Well, that's fine. It's not done. It's not signed.
He's teasing everyone.
And there's other DMs out there that you can bring in. You can bring
nowhere
in
near as good as Tchouameni and Rice, though.
You can bring in Boubacar Kamara on a free from Marseille.
He's not as good as Rice and Tchouameni, though, is he?
Well, Tuchel
I'll take Basuma from.
You can get. You can get Basuma if his charges have been cleared.
Yeah.
You have to wait till that's done before you go in and put any money in for him. But we will then go to a back 4, and if Koundé looks like it's pretty much down the line and almost done, so as soon as the new owners come in, he'll be the first one in through the door. He can play right back and center back. You know, they'll bring in Levi Caldwell this summer to look at him to see what he can bring to the table. He can play left back and center back.
He's a lovely talent, that kid.
Ethan Ampadu will get a look.
He'll get a look. Everybody from the academy will get a look. Even Duan Sterling's gonna get a look. But then you have some player like Joseph Guardiola out there at RB Leipzig. Again, left-footed, can play center back and left back. So you're going to find that we're going to sign players that can play in multiple positions. Even Kamara can play center back as well as DM. So if you want to switch to a back 3, you have the players to do so. But I'm telling you, he'll want to play a 4-1-4-1.
Which is why my Trevor Chalobah next season will be Ethan Ampadu, because he can play about 4 or 5 positions, and he plays them all pretty well. I think he played DM, center back. But, I mean, he's only 21 years old. It's not like he came to Chelsea when he was like 17. I mean, it's not like he's some wasted 27-year-old. He's 21 years old.
Can he even play up front?
No, he's a center back in a 3 or a DM. Yep. You're not going to see him. You're not going to play him in a 4 because I don't think he has the physicality to do so. So everybody's going to get a look because they're going to want to see what they have in the academy before they go out and buy. Except for certain positions, like Koundé is going to be a pretty much a done thing.
He's a baller.
And like I said, multiple positions. He can play the whole entire right side in defense. So
yeah, we should be.
It is what it is.
Defensively, we should still be in a solid place. So we will have a bit of a downgrade from losing the likes of Rudiger and AC, but we'll recover and we'll be fine the same way that we always will. It's just we can't really bleed money the way we need.
There's a Croatian fellow he's looking at, and I've watched him a little bit. He's got a nice little lefty on him. Quite a nice little player. I mean, he's quite young as well. from what I've seen.
Talking about
23.
I think we're gonna go for that Hungarian player too. Watch, I didn't.
The one we rumored mid-season.
The what?
The one we rumored mid-season.
Yeah. I still think we're gonna go for him.
Where's he play?
I remember I looked it up. I thought he was a striker.
He's from
Yeah,
Fenerbahce, right?
Same name.
Fenerbahce.
Yeah, but
Fenerbahce.
I think that didn't it come out that was just agent waffle though, like his agent or his national coach was.
Yeah, well, they said that, but I still think that they actually looked at it because we'll see, but I still have hopes for him. I
hope we do go for players like that because I'm sick of buying these big name signings and then being flops. You know what I mean? We need some players.
Yeah. You're sick of buying big name signings and you want Rice for 150.
No, but listen, Rice is proven pedigree, bruv. You're paying that money for the pedigree.
What about Basuma?
Why do we have to go back to this? Why do we have to go back to this every time? Let's do the
all
lineup.
roads go back to this. Yes.
Let's do the lineup, Lewis.
I don't understand what everyone's problem with Rice is, bruv. He's a great player.
I don't think the
problem is with. Yeah, I don't think the problem
if he's a great player, and why are you all fucking got your knickers in a twist about paying 100 million?
Because
when you're paying 100 million for Lukaku,
too much,
bro.
Charlie.
Lukaku's a great player. He's a great player.
But you always pay more for strikers.
Yeah, but listen. Regardless what the position is, you can have defenders that are 100 million, bruv. If that Marquinhos, we were offering 100 million for Marquinhos. No one would blink an eyelid about
I don't think that was true.
He's it was not 100. I think.
And you're talking about probably one of the world's best.
He's very experienced and he's world
class. You would pay that, wouldn't you? You would pay that.
Yeah, because he's
even I think that's too much.
He's top 3 DM in the world right now.
But would you pay 100 mil for the best goalkeeper in the world right now?
What, our Black, what was it, 100 plus for our Black?
I wouldn't say he's top 3.
No, we didn't want to pay. That was his release clause that we didn't want to pay.
Yeah, but release clause. If you want him, you pay the money. And he's worth that to you because you believe he's worth it. My thing is, Declan Rice is worth it, bro.
That's how we ended up with Lukaku.
Yeah, but no, Lukaku, bruv, was a panic signing for me. That was a panic buy. They needed, they settled for the worst choice out of 5.
We wanted him, and that's what it cost to get him.
Right, no, listen.
Even panic or no panic.
Yeah, but Declan Rice is not in that bracket, you see. He's not in that bracket. He's in a higher bracket than Lukaku is. Yeah?
Look, if Declan Rice comes, he's not leaving for 150.
He's not leaving for 150. Declan Rice is top 3 in the world.
He's not top 3.
And yes, he is. You pay top money for him, bruv. Listen, there's no guarantee.
Maybe in a youth bracket, yeah.
Listen. There's no guarantee, bruv. Yeah, at his age as well. You got to take into consideration his age.
Yeah,
listen, at his age, there's no one better, bruv. Yeah, and the thing is, for me, there is no guarantee you could buy a Tchouameni and all these players who might be talented, bruv, but there's no guarantee they're going to hit the ground running the Premiership. There's a lot of players that can't do it, and there's some that can. Now, for me,
that's
Declan
why
Rice, I know he can do it.
Option.
It's just too much, Johnny.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
why
too much.
Why Basuma is
70,
not a good option?
maybe 70 around there. I could see that.
Because Declan Rice will give it. Listen, for me, he's the perfect fit for Chelsea. Perfect fit. There's no other player better fit than him. He ticks all the boxes. He's got all the minerals, the kid.
Wow,
he's not
good, but he's not 100 million good.
Yeah.
He is 100 million, man. He's 100
Well, you
million,
pay
man.
then.
I would if I was owner. Make me owner. I'll pay the 100. Do you know what? Just to piss everyone off. I'll pay 150, bruv. Just to wind you up.
No, you don't need to piss off anybody. That's why you're here sitting in the chat with us, broke ass like everybody, and you spending.
What do you mean sitting broke ass like everybody? What do you mean, bruv? What are you talking about? You can speak for others, not me, bruv. I ain't no broke ass, bruv. But the bottom line is, if I wanted to pay 100 million for Declan Rice, I fucking well would, bruv.
What I'm saying is, if you had the big decisions that involves 100 millions, you wouldn't say that. That's why you hear.
What did I walk
if I'm worth billions, bruv.
Unless you go to the lineup, they're going to keep on this path.
I just disappeared for a few minutes. Okay, yeah, right, cool. So, Man United versus Chelsea preview, right? Squad
Lewis,
build.
you love Rice, bruv. Trust me, you love Deckers. He's your sort of baller, mate. He's your sort of baller. He will bring the minerals to you week in, week out, bruv. Work
the
for
Rice
that badge.
Penitentiary.
Exactly.
That's got a
Get
good
the
ring to it,
penitentiary,
Lewis.
bruv. AC's out the door
No,
now.
it's Reece,
We
it's
go
Reece
back
James.
nice,
It's Reece
bruv.
James. It's been set in stone. Reece James.
Yeah, put the
Reece
lineup
James
up.
as well.
It's set in stone for Reece James.
I don't know what
Come
you.
on.
No.
Lewis,
No.
come on, man. The cat ain't
No.
bit your tongue. You know about
But
Declan
Suma
Rice. You
is
know he's the
better.
Rolls Royce, bruv. You know he is. You know he's got all
I
the
know he's
minerals, bruv.
overpriced and mid.
It's not about take the
mid.
money away.
mid.
The players are baller, and you know it. You know it. West Ham wouldn't be where they are without Declan Rice.
He called
Fact.
him mid, Johnny. Johnny called him mid anyway.
What? Who called what mid? I didn't call no one mid.
No, not
That's
you.
a monster.
I said Lewis
I don't
called
know.
him mid,
You
so
tell
clearly
me.
not.
He's
not
modded.
mid.
He's modded. So
He's
let me
not
check.
So
mid,
it might
bruv.
be the real monster.
Oh, it is. I need to see. No, is he modded? Is he modded?
Let
Let
me
me check.
look. I can do.
I'll do
Get
that, and then we'll go to
6 litre V12 Rolls Royce in the middle of the park at Chelsea
just
Football
in it,
Club.
just
You need 6 liters of alcohol to be able to tolerate.
No, there's no
alcohol.
alcohol, bruv. Pure fucking gas, bruv.
Hey,
Come on,
you
let's
can
have
make
it.
alcohol out of
modern
rice.
monster, modern
Ask
monster.
Japanese people.
I thought
Yeah.
Louis was going to talk about
It's
rice.
so
Sake.
Oh yeah, that
it's
is
a
the real
mo-
monster. Cool. What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I looked.
Yeah, let me send the link. I'll send the link and then. Oh no, he's gonna come
There's
and
a
do
real-
more rice.
Yes.
Prop in.
No, he's gonna.
Listen,
he's
get
gonna-
Monster on here, bruv. And
Yeah, I'll
let's
send him the
both
link.
I'll send him the
educate
link.
you lot
Come on,
about
bro.
Declan Rice,
He's
mate.
a
Let's
Tchouameni.
educate you lot,
He's a
bruv.
Tchouameni. He's
Oh,
a
he loves
Tchouameni
a bit
out of rice.
Tchouameni. He
I
does
I
think
love
you
a
were
bit
the-
think Monster
Tchouameni.
just wants a new
He
DM. In all fairness,
likes Tchouameni.
yeah.
He also likes Jorginho.
Come on,
And he
bro.
wants Billy Gilmore,
Pick up
bruv.
Daniel.
Get Billy Esther Gilmore back in this fucking team, bruv. I've been
No,
telling you lot about
not
Gilmore,
ready.
yeah. He's ready, bruv. Who says he's not ready? You?
Me,
No
Johnny.
chance. He's
Sorry,
ready,
Johnny.
Chris. He's
I think he needs
fucking
another
ready,
loan.
bruv.
I think he's a
He's-
good player.
I'll
No,
take
he's a
Gilmore
great
over
player.
Basmati, that's for sure.
Listen, I'd have Gilmore over Jorginho, bruv. Yeah,
Why?
I said it since day one, mate. All right, he's
But
clear, bruv.
Jorginho's clear right now.
He
Jorginho's
ain't
out the
clear,
door in the
bruv.
summer.
He's not
Clear
clear,
right now.
bruv. He's not clear.
He's going to Juve.
I actually think it's much closer than you think with Jorginho and Gilmore, to
No,
be perfectly
Gilmore's
honest.
not ready.
Gilmore's only 20 years old, mate.
Exactly. He's 20.
Yeah,
The
when-
body
I
type,
saw,
the body shape.
I saw
and I think-
Jorginho at
I feel
23 was playing for some
Actually,
unknown
Gilmore
side,
can
bruv.
pass it. Gilmore can be
Yeah, and
physical.
why was Jorginho doing upper body when he should have been working on his legs?
Listen, Gilmore's got all the
Can I send you a
fucking
picture
great
so
minerals,
you can
mate.
put
Just
to
said for the
be,
penalties.
absolute
You know when he
world
hops,
class.
he
Gilmore-
lean forward. Yeah, it's all upper body.
Gilmore is a superior passer of the ball to Jorginho. Superior passer.
Gilmore is unbelievable passer of the ball. He's
I'd rather,
game
yeah,
intelligence.
I'd rather Gilmore
speed.
stay, to be honest.
technical
Looks like he's not
ability.
getting benefit off the loan deals.
He's our little Modric, bruv. I'm telling you, mate.
Who?
He's fucking Gilmore is unreal, mate.
Lewis,
He's
I
a great
just
player.
sent you a picture.
Wonderful
get a lot
ball.
of
Can you
time
put
now.
it on the big screen for me, please?
Yeah, I agree with
Oh
you.
yeah,
that
yeah. I wonder what the picture's gonna be. I wonder.
I want to see it.
has to come back.
Come on,
And we,
come
so
on.
we
I
have
want to see this now.
It's the same picture.
to
I
have
know because
It's the same picture.
because
rights will
It's a
spoil
picture.
the win.
Come on.
Big up Monster in the cup. What
show
you telling me,
show the
bro?
guy that works that always keeps the legs day.
Hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah,
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 we
yeah.
do.
What are you telling me?
But why can't I hear myself? Give me a second.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, no
appeals.
worries,
That's
man.
appeals.
The,
can
vo-
fix
the
that.
voices are
Alright.
being quiet in their head right now.
Bro, like, I really want us to get a DM, but after the news today that Akiyoko's going to be coming back, just makes things,
We've got him.
it makes
No,
things
it's
a lot.
Bakayoko season, is it?
Problem
Oh, my
solved,
days.
man. Problem
Yes,
solved.
Let the man talk.
Yeah, it makes things a lot more complicated for us, man. But Akiyoko's coming back. I can't, we had the chance to let this guy go for his contract ended and we renewed it for 2 years. Like that's just shameless, man.
The same thing with
Sickening.
Batshuayi.
Well, in fairness,
That's why
Monster,
as
we,
well.
we sent him on a 2-year loan. They just canceled the loan. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
but
we sent him out.
Why?
if we're being serious, like I'm sorry, like we shouldn't. I remember when it happened, I said at the time, this makes. Why the fuck are we gonna renew this guy's contract, man? Like we've been waiting.
Remember, we had a good song though.
We've been waiting for him to go for so long. His contract coming to an end, and we decided to renew it. Come on, what are we doing, man?
And
Thanks,
now we
Marina.
can't re-sign AC or Rudiger.
Like
That has
we
nothing to do with that.
Bakayoko redemption.
Had
Listen,
nothing to do
I
with
don't
that.
believe Lewis for 1 second that Bakayoko's the reason that fucking AC we couldn't offer AC and
No, he's not
Rudiger more
solely the
money,
reason, but like there's an
Nah,
effect.
they
You
wanted to
make
go,
stupid
man.
decisions like re-signing players that we are never going to use in the squad just so we can make a little bit of money off loan fees or potentially sell them, even though whatever club we loan them to never wants them.
Oh, but
Have
you
we,
know what?
have we sold any of them?
No,
Have
we
we
ain't
sold
sold
any of them?
shit. We ain't sold
No,
shit.
none of them.
I think
Listen,
the only
I'm
person
happy
we
though.
sold is
I'm happy about Alonso, bruv. How he spoke about our club. I really want him to stay, bruv.
Oh
I hope he
yes,
stays,
re-sign
bruv.
Alonso to a 5-year contract.
No.
And
Only-
it's got nice
Yes,
about
Yes,
himself.
bruv. Yes, we want that fucking Chelsea in our.
The only person we sold
Johnny, what's wrong with
is
you? On a
Zappacosta.
level.
Zappacosta's the
What's
only
wrong
one we
with
managed
you?
to sell. but the rest of them-
Emerson gets sold too, I think.
No, he's coming
2022
back.
when we're doing up Alonso prop because he spoke a good few words
Juventus
about
are in
him.
on him, Monster.
See,
Alonso's
we'll see.
quality, bruv. He's a quality player.
We'll see if we can sell Emerson, but that's what I'm saying. Like all these guys are just coming back. Like we
I
still
never
can't
said
get rid of them.
Alonso
It's
was
like
shit
herpes,
in-
right?
Like as
Yeah, like
as a-
herpes.
It always comes back around.
You know, Alonso's more
Alonso
proper
is good
Chelsea
as
than
a sub.
Rudiger.
Alonso is
bruv.
good
He's
as
more
a sub.
proper Chelsea.
Nobody could
Come on.
prevent it that he's actually gonna be playing all the games.
Can I ask
what,
Monster?
what do you think of Kamara on a free?
Usman, really
Kamara.
good, really good UFC fighter.
Boubacar Kamara.
I mean, I like Kamara.
He's
I
not
just
the level
think-
of Schumanni
I
and
just
Rice.
think
though,
Schumanni
bruv.
and Rice are better. Because when I'm looking at Kamara, I'm just like, okay,
What about
Kamara's
Yeah, can I
what's the
ask
name?
Monster one question? Would you take Rice for 100 or Basuma for 40?
If we're both same price, I'll take Basum. What's his name?
he's a quality player, but bro, like I think people are forgetting Basuma's fighting a case right now.
Yeah, he's on
why
a case.
Chelsea won't go
Yeah,
him.
that
And
aside,
why are you settling for fucking third, fourth best? We're Chelsea. We want the creme de la creme at our
I
football
heard you
club.
want Dembele.
Here's the.
What do you mean? Dembele's classy player, bro. What are you
You want
talking about?
not Dembele. I'll take Dembele. I wouldn't take what's that front Argentinian
Kamara's on
guy.
a free.
We got
No,
Letitia
Dybala's
Dybala.
a lovely little player, bro. Dybala's
Rice
a
is
lovely
more
little
marketable
player.
too.
Very highly marketable. You make a lot of money off him as well.
By
But
the
listen,
way,
Dybala, bro. Dybala's
by
a
the way,
classy
No, you
player.
the reason why
He doesn't even
Basuma-
play for his national team anymore.
Look,
I was
He's a
referring to
lovely
Rice,
player,
but yeah.
bruv.
yeah, Rice is marketable. Yeah,
He's not right.
Yeah.
He's not marketable at all.
maybe in
Every
maybe in
English
Asian
players,
countries
though.
he is. But
Do you know
not
what?
in-
Do you know what? You always say marketable. I don't give a fuck about marketing, bruv. I care about what they deliver on the pitch, bruv, and what minerals
Can I
they
say
bring.
something
Do I
about
care
Basuma?
about marketing? How many shirts they sell? I
If
don't give
his
a
case
fuck.
was that serious,
Come on,
he
mate.
will not be playing. I think they looked at the case and if they think that he has a strong case, that there was a false accusations or something, that's why he's still playing. So I don't think his case is that
You still
dangerous.
it still has to be dismissed before you can buy him.
Yeah.
You cannot
Look.
have, even if it's a 1% chance, you cannot at this day and age buy a player that might be convicted.
This is
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying. You're
can't do
bringing
it.
up players with possible convictions, bruv. Just so we don't spend
Marco
100 million on
Alonso
Rice.
killed the person.
Come on, man.
Yeah, true.
Come on,
but
man.
he did serve time though, didn't he? As I remember.
No.
I thought he
No,
did, and then
he-
he paid his way out at like short. Sentence.
No, he,
That's
he,
even
he
makes
didn't
it
pay.
even
He
worse if
didn't
he
have
pays
any
his
jail. He
I
paid
swear-
500k.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought he went in for a little bit and then he paid it off.
No,
yeah,
he was settled out of
initially,
court.
yeah.
He gave the
When
family
he
money.
got arrested, that's everybody. You
He got arrested and then it got settled financially. I think 6 years afterwards. So like, it just there was a long time period between that. I don't really recall what's happening in that. But are we even talking about it?
I don't know, jail time.
murderers.
I just think that at the end of the
Why
day, you
not?
lot
Alonso
are
is a
trying
physical
to bring up
murderer.
any
Lukaku
other
is
player
mental
except
murderer.
Declan Rice.
He kills
It's
right
just- it's
people.
just-
Okay, so
fucking
Manchester
ridiculous,
United v Chelsea lineup. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Lukaku is
Again,
starting.
guys, any super chat, any amount? Any
we
guys
don't
put
want that
anybody in the
geezer,
lineup?
man. I don't want that geezer. At Old
Did you
Trafford,
see
man.
Kai Havertz?
Right,
He's
Lukaku
exhausted.
DM
He
them back,
can't.
but
He
we
needs
move.
the break.
No,
Yeah, I
man.
don't-
But
he just-
Alex, he'll
he's
still
alright.
he'll still
Price-
run mad.
Man, this
He'll
man
still run
never,
more than
never, never
Lukaku.
played nothing physical. Nothing.
We didn't
I
have
don't-
Lukaku last time.
I don't
did we?
disagree. I don't disagree with you, Alex.
20%, bruv. Knackered, yeah. He's fucking giving you more work rate than Lukaku at 100%, bruv.
Do you understand the risk of the 20%
Same guys played 800
20%
more minutes and has
player?
one more goal than
20%.
Lukaku, but we moved.
20%.
Yeah, but look at our win
player.
percentage, bruv. Look at our win percentage.
With
bruv.
20%,
Yeah,
he can
man,
get
we're third
injured.
place.
No, I care because when we got Kai, we win more games, bruv. When we got Lukaku, we don't, bruv.
But he
He's
can get
terrible.
injured.
Listen, if we're playing United with Lukaku, I'm worried, bruv. I'm fucking worried, mate.
We didn't play
Right,
Lukaku
so
last time.
I'm worried in the first place. We play like shit. Doesn't matter if we're still
if
worried.
Lukaku plays and can't fire up against his former club, then he's finished.
He didn't start last game against United.
Bruv, we need to stick some burgers.
You're trying to get a rise out of him.
So what centre backs would you guys like for the lineup?
I think
he's doubtful.
Chalobah. I want Chalobah.
We've never been able to really rely on Christensen, man. This guy's always got something up.
Oh, what do you mean, man? This time last year...
By the way, Monster, remember I told you Rudiger's leaving? You said
Rudiger's gone. Rudiger's gone,
remember
man.
you said you wanted 350 for him to Chelsea to play 350?
350? I ain't say 350. You're crazy. I said like 250, something like that.
No, I
Monster, did you come out?
I would never say 350.
Yeah.
So we're saying Rudiger, Thiago, and Chalobah?
Yeah.
Yes.
If Rudiger's healthy, that would be my
lineup.
350, you know.
Because
that was the original.
No, he wouldn't have said that, man.
No, the original price was free. Was it free something?
Yeah, 350. He said he wanted 350 in the beginning. Was it?
No,
Yeah,
I don't know. He said he wanted 250.
Was that?
I think it was 300. I think it was 300.
I don't think AC.
I think AC's a doubt right now.
Isn't Rudiger still out?
No, he's just a bit sick.
Rudiger's back.
No, Lewis. The gaffer confirmed it today. He's got period pains, bruv. He can't make the lineup.
You think you're funny, blood?
He's just laughing at the joke now.
Them always packets have been fucking all used up, bruv. You know what I mean? They're all used up, geezer. But we move. Hopefully he's all right, man.
Yeah. Mount should be benched, bruv. Mount should be fucking benched.
Hey, come on, man.
Put Lukaku in his position. Give him his number 2. Lukaku 19.
Oh, mate, you're gonna be in the stands collecting that ball every 10 minutes, man, with that elephant touch, bruv. No chance.
We need Mount and Kai needs rest. That's a fact.
No. We played them against United. I don't want to lose against these bums. That's just taking the L.
We're gonna draw or lose with them in a game anyway.
No, we can't be that defeatist, man. We can't be that
Mount has to be dropped.
What do you mean he has to be dropped?
Because he has no form.
And you want to play Rudiger, who said he's leaving?
In the last few games.
Fucking hell,
And
man.
Lewis, you still have Christensen in there.
Get Chalobah on there, man. Where's Chalobah?
It has to be Chalobah or anyone else. Like
get Trev on there.
Aspie. What about Aspie?
If Christensen
Aspie wants to leave too, and he wants to leave.
No, wait. I thought we signed an extra year with him.
No,
he's on his puberty hair.
Aspie wants to stay.
We extended his contract.
Aspie did not.
He does not want to stay.
Aspie loves the club. Aspie loves the club.
Yeah, he can love the club. We did the same thing to Aspie we did to Giroud. It's a 1 year extension so we can make a couple pounds off of him.
I think once
£5,
the ownership has been clarified, I think we sell Aspie. I think we're going to sell him.
Yeah, Aspie will go. Yeah,
absolutely.
And I think he's done. Give the captaincy to Mount straight away. Fucking let's move on, bruv. You know what I mean?
I get it. He's not as good as he used to be. But why would we sell him if Rudiger and AC's going?
Listen, and these bums wanted Rudiger to have captaincy. Where are you, frauds, bruv? Where are you? Where the fuck are you?
We can't even do a lineup without the
Listen, let's have it right. Yeah, let's have it right. Mount gets captaincy. He's a captain, bruv. What are you talking about?
He hasn't got a chance.
Yeah, he got a chance. You're waffling, mate. Tuchel's made him captain twice, bruv. What are you talking about?
Hey, there's no point arguing. Nick back to Lukaku, back Rudiger. If Nick,
he's got a track record of L's. The track record.
So who's playing wing back, Lewis?
James, and Alonso, man.
I mean, we have tried AC at right back against Palace, and we did keep a clean sheet. Just want to add that in there.
Yeah, but that's Palace.
Yeah, you said Palace.
Why? Palace is stronger than Man United.
Yeah,
but not against us at Old Trafford.
No, these lot turn up like prime Barcelona against us, bruv. Come on, we got to show a bit of respect. We can't be complacent like that. It's still at Old Trafford.
James start or is it Ruben?
James.
It depends on who's healthy, I think, Jester.
Reece James got to play. Reece James.
If you're playing Ruben there, then James takes Chalobah's position.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, you could
You
just bring him on for 30 minutes.
Wait. How? Oh,
I can't bear another pivot of Cheek and Jorginho, bruv.
I thought you put AC in.
I can't.
Right,
Who's
so
put AC in?
I don't think Ruben will play in the midfield, but
we saved him for this.
James at right wing back and at left wing back. I'm guessing we're going to go Alonso.
Marcus Alonso runs down the wing for me.
Slowly.
Proper Chelsea, mate. Sign him up. Get him another contract.
I would start.
What is wrong with you, Johnny?
Because I love it. Listen,
everything,
at the end of the day, Alonso, bruv, yeah? Alonso, whether you like it or not, bruv, he gives everything for our club.
Welcome back, bro.
Gives everything for our
he
club.
needs 100 pounds.
Well, what's his name? Fata is not here, so.
Why would you beat my name?
What? I had to check the fucking out. I didn't know who it was. I couldn't see.
Yeah.
But yeah, who do you want in the
Plus, you're
midfield?
not that important.
It's going to probably be Jorginho and Conte.
Yeah,
Jorginho,
what formation do you have us in this?
This is a 5-3-2.
But we can change.
Yeah, put Mount, Jorginho, Kante, and then Kai Havertz and Werner, bruv.
Not a freaking chance where 3 will start.
I put Declan Rice.
Werner, I think Werner plays though.
Werner's been playing well recently, so
Werner Lukaku will play.
Oh, that guy, man!
I agree with Alex.
Do you understand? Do you understand the words that come out of my mouth? I don't want Lukaku to play. I want Kai to not get injured.
Is Kai
for the FA Cup final? No,
injured,
but he's tired, man. Did you see him last 2 games? He's exhausted.
Yeah, he is. He's in the red zone, isn't it?
You get injury when you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Same for Mount.
I know Johnny's here, and I know this will be unpopular, but I feel a little bit the same way about Mason. I think Mason is fucking gassed right now.
Nah, you rest him for Everton.
You
rest for Everton.
Wait, so what are you saying? We're saying we take Mount out the line?
No, you don't take Mount out, Lewis. No, you don't take Mount. Listen, Mount is the glue, bruv. He has to play, bruv. He has to play.
Barkley's sick. He's not going to be there.
Fucking Barkley.
We got
You're taking Mount out for Barkley. What's going on? No chance.
Barkley in.
No chance.
Barkley in. Barkley in.
Ruben was all right against against West Ham. You know,
no creativity now. No fucking
we're not playing. First of all, we're not going to play a 5-3-2.
Yeah.
No we're going to play 2 in midfield.
And Johnny, that's not a slight at Mason. I do honestly, legitimately think he's tired. I actually would have rested him last game.
Listen, you play him, bruv. You play him, and then you take him off 65th minute and rest him, bruv. At least we can win the game.
Have Tuchel ever made the 65th minute sub?
Really a chance. Let's go.
Yeah. There you go.
He did. He took Lukaku off in the Club World Cup.
Most likely, the Werner one's going to be Ziyech.
Yeah.
Would you guys not rest Havertz and Mount for Everton?
That actually helps Lampard, doesn't it? It helps Lampard, that does.
Yeah, the team that actually fights for relegation, they will fight, and it will need the physical
because we don't want Lamps getting relegated, bro.
So we want us to lose.
Sure, we do. I think that'd be
hilarious. No. Like a draw's a good result. A draw's a good result.
We're not having no draw against Everton. No way.
Listen. Do you know our record?
Wait, Johnny. Do you want us to drop points against Everton?
No, I don't want us to, bruv. But listen, if Mount and Havertz and James are not playing, then obviously it's advantage to Lampard there, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Still probably win.
Like, listen,
have you guys seen how Everton's been?
Our record at Everton ain't that great, bruv. It ain't that great. So,
I think this is going to be Ruben starting at right wing back this game anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
Where's Reece James then?
Reece James is just coming back from injury after another.
I thought we saved him from last game.
So you're going to play Trev, yeah? Trev and Ruben, yeah?
Well, you know what we can do? We can take Chalobah out of the lineup. And,
no, you don't. Why are you taking Trev out? Why?
He's AC in there, and then we have a more solid back 5. There you go, man. I've saved us.
Or you could put Aspie there as well.
Hey, Lewis, you can't do that.
Aspie at right wing back potentially.
No, at right center back, bro.
Right centre back.
Oh, what? So you want AC at right wing back?
We're on AC on the bench, bruv. On the bench.
He's not playing in the game.
If we need his minerals, we'll call him up.
He might not feel like wow.
Center bench.
I think Tuchel is absolutely done with AC. He's probably like, what is this motherfucker doing? Like,
okay, so let me explain why. Because Loftus-Cheek likes to come inside. You could play Ziyech, and he could stay wide while Loftus-Cheek at wing back can come inside. So instead of Werner, you could put Ziyech there.
And Tuchel was bigging up Loftus a lot today in his press conference. So
but Ziyech is a back four fella, isn't he? So...
Yeah, well, we can't right now. We can't really play Loftus-Cheek at wing back, right? I like him at wing back. I can't lie though.
Monster, he's by far been our second best right wing back this season.
You were surprised like me, was it? Like out of nowhere.
Because he's basically a right midfielder.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's what it was.
He does that cut ins to the midfield like Mount does when Mount doesn't do it. You see what I'm saying? So he's familiar with that role that Tuchel wants him to play in advance.
That role, you know what it is, Alex? That role, that right wing back role is more like a right midfield role. That's basically what it is. So
it's an attacking
an inverted right-sided player.
What I was trying to say before I got yelled by freaking anyway, I don't want to even call the name, but when Mount goes wide, Robin Loftus-Cheek knows what to do by shifting into that middle. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's what he does good. That's why good for both of them to understand that situation. I'm not saying
what the gaffer told him,
why Mount? Nobody said nothing wrong about Mount.
No, he's just all he's done. All Loftus
when Mount
instructions well. That's what he's done.
When Mount drifts wide, Ruben fills into that 10 space and occupies the middle of the pitch there. And Mustard, I get what you're saying, but aside from Reece, he's by far been the best right wing back on this team.
Oh, why? There it is.
That's what
I don't understand why.
Oh fuck.
But Tokudoku's not even in here anymore. He already left. No refunds.
Aye, Fatta, I'll get you a drink at the next game, bro. On me.
I'll get you 2 pounds. How much? 2 pounds? 2 pounds.
That's at least 3 bottles, bro. That's 3 bottles.
It's not £2 in London. It's like 10 in London.
No, Daniel, we didn't ignore your super chat, but Chalobah was already in the lineup. Put Chalobah back in and leave. Fine. Cool. All right, cool.
Yeah, again, I think it's going to be Ziyech instead of Werner because if you
Aspi out then. All right, cool. Aspi's out, Chalobah's back in.
I don't know because Timo lately has been like really good form for us.
The props with Timo, Chris.
Yeah, the last couple of games he's definitely piped back a bit.
It's not last couple games. It's the last one game he didn't score assist. Like the other games, he's been scoring assist than any other game.
Big up, girl. And yes, I agree. If we lose United, it's fucking embarrassing.
I think it's more embarrassing to lose to Arsenal than United. To be fair.
No. Arsenal was embarrassing the way that we lost.
Very embarrassing.
But
we never want to lose.
I mean, at the very least, they have Champions League.
And the other London club, Alex. They were all our rivals.
Well, they played one game a fucking week, didn't they? Them frauds, yeah.
And they celebrate. They play more than one game a week.
They celebrate Chelsea beating Chelsea like it's the Champions League final, bruv. You know what I mean?
How's your grandson doing?
He's doing great. He's over 3 foot. He's about 3 foot tall now. 6 months old.
Nice.
Let's go. Love to hear it.
I've got him an agent already.
Get him a Mount shirt, Jester, bruv. Get him a Mount shirt, bruv. Come on.
Get
him that playoff Pooley shirt. I know that's the one that's coming first.
It's going to be a Pulisic shirt. I don't want my grandson walking around with Mount on his back.
Mount on there, Jester, bruv.
Your grandson have some minerals on his bones.
Listen, he needs the minerals at a young age, mate. He needs the minerals at a young age.
Look at the Goyam stream.
I'm bouncing as well, man.
Take care, Monster. I'll see you in a bit, bro.
Later, Monster.
Later.
Hey, Lewis, I might have to be early tomorrow morning, you know.
That's fine by me, man. The coach leaves at 12, but if you want to shout me for like 10:30, 11, I'll be about.
Yeah. Where are you going to be?
Just literally Hammersmith Station. I'll just link you there.
That's not even too far away, innit?
Yeah. It's like 10, 15 minutes.
All right, bless.
I love my guy.
Big
Love,
up,
love.
fella. Big up.
Bless.
That. All right. So yeah, what were we even speaking about?
Go AM chat. Chat to the
taller than Billy Gilmore.
I don't know why we're having a laugh about our fucking Billy Esther, bruv. What's funny about that?
That's stupid.
No, that's
Billy
funny.
Gilmore's a great player.
He's a
Yeah,
baller,
Gilmore
mate.
will become
He's a great player, but
He's
his
a
style
great
is
player,
just a
baller,
grandson.
I'm convinced Paul Cannibal watches this show, dude. Because the other day when he posted that Billy Gilmore's our Iniesta, I died laughing. I was like, "Oh, Johnny's gonna be in fucking heaven right now."
I love that. He's got minerals,
Johnny's
isn't he, Paul?
influence is mad. It's fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous. The amount of people I see now talking about minerals and shit, and I'm thinking, you're not even talking about Mount.
Bruv, you know what? The other day I was watching, what game was it, bruv? And there was an advert on Sky, bruv. It was all about minerals. I was just laughing to myself, bruv. Literally just laughing, mate. Brilliant.
Dude, bruv, it's too much, man.
Up
Too
the minerals,
fucking
mate.
much.
Up the minerals,
What's his
bruv.
name? Daniel, we put Chalobah in the lineup, bro, so we haven't ignored the super chat. My bad, I didn't see the second one. Yeah, so what? We've gone through the lineup for United, gone through our thoughts, spoken about Kunde for a... Have you spoken about
United's
Kunde?
lineup? What's United's lineup? Have they got injuries in that?
Yeah, they've got Fred out, they've got Cavani, they've got Maguire out.
Rudiger,
Sancho, Maguire, Pogba,
Ronaldo?
Shaw, Cavani, Fred, all out.
Ronaldo?
No, Ronaldo's not out. Like Ronaldo just came back for the Arsenal game and he bagged the goal. He ain't out.
Yeah. That was horrible news, bruv. That was
fucking terrible news.
Yeah,
100%. And I hope like the 7 minute applaud still goes through without any Chelsea fans embarrassing us, but we'll have to wait and see on the day too, as always. Was there any other news from today, or are we all good? I was gonna try and see if I could get Flawless on, but I think he must have been up too late to NBA streams, so we might get a few United fans on for the review on Friday.
I've got some news for you. Flipping first 100 Premier League game for Chelsea. Mount's almost doubled Lampard's stats. Just wanted to drop that one in there, bruv, just so that people understand the level of minerals that this kid's got.
So Lampard's first 100 games?
Yeah. He's on 28.
That's great numbers and
like
everything,
40.
but like Lampard didn't hit his peak until around 25, 26. Like they didn't like him at West Ham when he was there. They all thought he was only
Listen. If you want to go by Chelsea first 3 seasons where Lampard's 2 years older, Mount's beating him in the first 2 years, clear by goals.
No, but Lampard's breakout season wasn't his first 2 seasons. It was his third and fourth.
Yeah, but Mount's broken out since he started at our club, and that's my point. Generational, bruv. Mount was Lampard's generational from 26.
But to me, I'm gonna celebrate that sort of stuff when he's hitting prime Lampard stats, where he's bagging like 20 goals a season and stuff.
Well, listen,
and I know it's coming. I know it's coming, 100%, because his trajectory continues to go upwards.
Yeah, it's going up, and also
not there yet.
If he's given penalties after Jorginho, then like Lampard did, then he will hit those numbers.
Mount has to prove that to me. Mount has to prove that to me. We've had this conversation.
He needs the chance.
We've given him the chance. He missed the first penalty against Norwich. He missed a decisive penalty against Spurs in the Carabao Cup, and he missed against Southampton in the Cup. So, like, to me, he's not consistent enough at penalties.
But when he won the penalty at Southampton and bagged it in,
he won it. He won it. I'm not talking about winning. I'm talking about
No. He scored it as well. He won it and scored it at Southampton away, bruv.
Last season. Yeah. But this season, he missed it in the Cup. Again, inconsistent.
Listen, in order to be a penalty taker, you need to be given the opportunity, bruv. And
he has been given the opportunity. He's been inconsistent with the opportunity.
Not like Jorginho. Every prem chance or every penalty given, Georgie takes it. I think that
Jorginho is more consistent at penalties, even though
who took our penalties before Lamps? Do you remember? I'm trying to think who took it.
Before
Hasselbank? Was it Hasselbank?
Might have been Hasselbank.
No, that's a long time before Hasselbank.
Yeah, because Lampard's been taking penalties since like 2004-ish. So would it have been Zola? Would it have been Hasselbank?
He was at us at 2000, wasn't he, Lamps? 2000.
Yeah, 2001, but he didn't take
2001.
penalties immediately.
No, he didn't.
What's
So that's
his
what I'm
name?
saying.
What's his name? That Manchester United striker us't to take penalties.
Matic. Was it?
No,
Mata.
Mata was taking it. Hazard was taking it. Lampard was taking it. What's his name? Drogba was taking it. Then before what's his name?
Before that, it was Mata, Alex.
Before Roman, it was Zola taking it penalties. Then it was
Andrew's saying Hasselbank, so I think it was Hasselbank.
I think it is Hasselbank, and then Lampard took over. And
what's his name? That a player that played for United, he's a striker. His manager for Stoke used to be.
No, it can't be Falcao.
Not Falcao, bruv.
No, United striker that played for, he's a manager for Stoke and used to be Manchester City manager.
Mark Hughes.
Hughes. There we go.
Yeah, Hughes. Okay, that's way far back. That's going into the 90s.
Yeah, Sparky, bruv.
Zola taking it?
Zola took some, not a lot though.
I think so, but I don't recall Zola taking
Never would miss the penalty, Hughes.
I feel like Wise took him as well.
Yeah, he did. Wise was
Maybe it was just
before
rotated.
Hughes, he was Wise, declare. Yes.
But
that was way before though. I think it was Hasselbank more recent to Lampard, and then Lampard.
We did not have the sustainable penalty kicker like Lampard and Hazard. We did not have one person all the time before.
But that's my point. Lampard got the opportunity, and obviously got the consistency. And I think if you give that to Mount, and you give him penalties, he'll bag them, bruv. He'll get better at them, and then he'll get the stats that Lampard got. I mean, listen, Lampard was an unbelievable goal-scoring midfielder. Yeah, the best in the world in history for me. But the penalties helped him get the stats. You know. And I think if Mount gets the penalties, he'll get those stats, bruv. Easily.
Well,
He scored one penalty this season, all right? He scored 12 goals, so that's 11 open play goals he scored. Yeah? If you gave him Jorginho's penalties, he'd be on fucking 18 goals for the season?
I do agree Mount should somebody that plays more, because I don't think Jorginho is going to be playing anymore longer. I don't think he will be taking penalties. I do like the idea from same player to take all the time penalty. And we need to think of somebody that's really important at the team that start in 11.
And who better than your future captain, bruv? You know what I mean?
Thiago Silva. He's the future captain.
Nah, he's not going to be captain. It'll be Mount.
I think Thiago. I agree. Mount should be a captain, but I don't think he should transition to be a captain immediately. I think if Thiago, hold on a second, let the other people speak. I think Thiago Silva have 1 year contract. If he will take armband for 1 year and Mount will take vice, that means after that year Mount could take full on. That's the proper way to do it.
Listen,
look. You don't put you're not gonna put that much pressure on a young kid.
He's not. He's got enough pressure as it is at 19.
I know, and you want to add more to it,
and he lives up to it, bruv. No, he brings the minerals, bruv. Like he's got more enough minerals to deal with the pressure, bruv.
You know who you remind me of? You know who you remind me? You like a tester. You know, let's see how that string will bend until will break.
No, listen. He's had pressure all his life.
Exactly. It's no return.
That's what makes him a great player.
Hop in, people. Fuck
it. Makes him a great player.
What I'm saying is, it's if you break, there's no 100% that he will return as player as he was. Why would you want somebody to go and reach the breaking point?
Yeah, but he's got the titanium minerals. How's he going to break that? How's he going to break titanium, bro?
You know what? I can't. Like,
how though, Alex? You can't break that. You can't. He's solid, mate. He's got
exactly. Titanium is actually breaks. If you know anything about it, titanium cracks.
Listen. He's
more
not
than
going to break, bruv.
Oh, it's a different density, man. You go back.
He's not going to break, bruv. He's not going to break. He's got all the minerals. He's got diamond minerals. He's got everything, mate. You're going to tell me diamonds crack and all? Listen. At the end of the day, yeah, he can take the pressure. He's ready. He's ready for captaincy, whether you like it or not. And I'm telling you that. I know he's ready. Silva ain't going to play every game next season.
You never know.
But he's the captain.
He won't.
He's only,
He's 37 going on
As,
38.
Asby's going to be here, so he's still
That's
going to be
it, man. He's 47.
I don't know if he will, Lewis. I don't think
He is
Asby
going to be
will
here.
He's
They
got more
re-signed
chance to
him
be
for
the
another year.
captain than Mount.
Yeah, first of all, Aspi, if Aspi's staying and we're not selling
Yeah,
him,
of
he's
course
still
he's
a
going to be
captain.
here.
Yeah, obviously, if Asby
Asby
stays,
goes,
but then
he's,
Asby's not going to
Silva.
play. Asby's not going to play as many games, so he'll have to give it to Mount.
You
when
don't
he's not
know
playing.
that. You don't know. If we don't buy no
Forget
center
Mount being
backs,
a
he will
captain.
be
What's wrong with you?
starting all the games.
Who?
On the right
Mount
side.
is not a captain.
Nah, we're going to buy centre backs.
You
We
know.
have to, man. We can't not buy
We're definitely
anyone.
going to buy one.
But hold on a second. We're also buying a 100 million defensive midfielder. Of course, we buy.
Well, yeah, you got Decker's
defense.
Rice in there, bruv. Of course, mate. You know what I mean? He carries you.
How many? Hold on a second. How many defenders we need to buy this? How many players we need to buy this season?
We need
Johnny.
2 defenders, bruv.
Okay, we need 2 defenders.
We need a DM.
Yeah. 3.
We definitely need to get another striker because we've got that lamppost.
4.
Get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's 4. But you're selling players to get
Him
players
back.
as well.
Okay,
You're
can you
selling players to get players.
tell me, please, in the history of Chelsea, when did we buy 5 players?
Well, we bought
when
6
Roman
players.
came in.
We bought that, but also no, you're
2020,
laughing.
21. No, 2020.
2020. We bought
2020,
6
yeah.
players, 7 players. We bought in 2020.
Yeah, it's
So-
because we was transfer banned.
Kai,
No, it's because we needed the positions. We need the
Yeah,
positions.
we was transfer
Silva,
banned. That's why we
Mendy.
bought all those players.
What, 6? That was the last
We
time.
didn't buy before.
Yeah, but
And
that's
Saar, did you
but-
put Saar in there as well?
No, Saul was the year up. No, he was
Saar
that year.
year. Yeah, 7 players. It was that
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, he
Saar
was
was
that
on
year.
free.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
Saar was
on
Ended
free.
up
Loaned him.
17-18, which no one wants to
Was
talk
Saar
about
was
for
on
obvious
free?
reason.
Saar was on free.
Yeah, but you're still getting him. You're
I
still
think it was
signing him.
undisclosed.
He was
I
free.
think
He
it
was
was
free.
free.
He was free.
You're
Then
signing him.
fair.
You're
what's his
signing
name?
him. Regardless, you're
Thiago
signing a
Silva
player.
was free.
Yeah, so what?
So technically,
signed-
how
we
many
signed
players we
Ziyech.
bought?
Well, Dembele
sorry.
will be free. Dybala will be free.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about. You said striker. Dembele is not striker.
No, but we got Havertz, brothers, our number 9.
So, but you said we need a second striker.
Timo Werner.
Listen, you're probably going to keep either you're probably going to keep Werner. In my opinion, I think you keep Werner for this next season.
I'd rather have Broja come back than.
Maybe
Re-sign
Broja-
Alonso on a contract. Keep Werner.
But Werner's been playing very well recently.
Are you playing against us, Johnny?
No, listen. Werner's playing well. whether
Spend
you like it or not.
150 on Rice.
Hey, what happens if Saul comes up for a great Lonzo speech as well?
Fuck
Okay,
Saul,
was that
bruv.
him?
Ship him back to that horrible
Yeah,
team.
and have
bruv.
Mason Mount as captain to lead these players. What a joke. Good.
Listen. Let's have it right, yeah. When you got the
Let's
Minerals
have it
General
right.
in there,
Mason Mount ain't the
when you got
captain.
the Minerals General in
It's
there
only
telling them
your
where to
eyes,
be and what to
Johnny.
do, we're all right, mate.
Johnny,
We're all good.
take your eyes and look at the other place.
Wait, you
Keep the
said sell
momentum
Werner
down.
like half an hour ago, didn't you? You did.
Huh?
I remember that.
How dare you?
No,
Johnny?
no,
How
no.
dare you?
Listen,
You
I'm
said bin
saying.
off Pulisic, bin off Ziyech, bin off Werner.
Listen.
Yeah, how dare you?
Listen, I would, yeah. Yeah, listen, let me explain, yeah. Let me explain something to you, right? At this present moment in time, I don't think it's realistic to ship all of them out. So if I'm choosing out of those 3 that I'm going to ship out, I'm keeping Werner out of the other lot. And that's honest. He's playing well right now. He looks good. I don't want to ship him out and he fucking performs at another club.
He will.
Him or Ziyech.
Keep it up.
I don't know.
Ziyech has
Which
got to
one
go,
out of the
bro.
3 would I
Ziyech has
keep?
got to
I
go,
don't
man.
know.
Ziyech, Pulisic, I'm tired of Pulisic, bruv. That City, two opportunities against Real Madrid. I can't, man.
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
it's players,
But
players,
we're talking about recent form. He got the winner, didn't he, against West Ham?
Oh, great. I would have traded that fucking tenfold for the
Yeah,
Real
but then we
Madrid.
would have lost the City anyway, so.
So would
If
I,
that
but
was
like, we're
Mount's
talking
story,
about
you'd be
big
going
chances
crazy,
missed.
Johnny.
Like, no way,
No,
because
don't
we're talking
tell
about
her
big
that,
chances missed. Do we not remember the
Pulisic is
fucking
100
massive header
times
from
better than
Havertz in the
Mount,
second
anyway.
half?
Yep.
What about
Everyone misses big
Lukaku? What
chances.
about Lukaku?
Yeah,
And
people still
Lukaku
look
in
at
the
yeah.
first
Yeah,
leg,
Lukaku
exactly.
won
So
us
that's
the
why
game.
we can't criticize based off one singular miss.
No, but it was in that
We have to
moment
look
in the
at it
game.
throughout the whole season,
It
no?
was that moment of the game in away at Real where you needed your substitutions to impact
Yeah,
the
they
game because
were
everyone
hard
was knackered.
chances.
You can't blame Pulisic for that first miss.
Yeah,
That
you
was actually a
can't
hard
blame
chance.
Bro, that was
Yeah, I
harder
don't
to
blame him for
fucking
that.
miss than
No,
score.
no, no,
Oh,
no,
no,
You saw how it went in.
chance.
that first chance was not a sitter. No way in hell.
I didn't say sitter. The second chance was like Champions League final. The second chance was like Champions League final.
Pulisic had the hardest chances out of the three of them.
Yeah, they were hard. They were
listen. As far as I'm concerned, the Lukaku header, he had no one on him. Not one player was on him.
But we're not criticizing the Lukaku miss or the Havertz miss with the same energy as we're criticizing the Pulisic miss. And the Pulisic misses were harder than both of theirs.
Listen. The bottom line is, the ceiling on this Pulisic
play, at least Havertz was good in the first leg.
But the ceiling on the Pulisic fella, is very high to a lot of people. And I expect him to put them away.
Is it?
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
I don't think it's that high, to be honest. But
I think people do put a high ceiling on that kid. I think they do.
Nah, not anymore. Not with all the injury worries and everything. We know what he's capable of, but we want to see that project restart Pulisic, and it is a bit few and far between. But he has had good games since coming back. Same thing with fucking Havertz. Same thing with Werner right now. Werner's in good form too. But you got to look it over the base of the season. I'm not criticizing Pulisic based off one miss. Same way I'm not criticizing Havertz off one miss. And the same energy goes to Lukaku over the whole season.
You can't criticize
Somebody ask
Havertz.
if somebody can help the kid with the math homework.
You
can't criticize Havertz because he's clutch.
Give us a lesson because you don't talk rubbish anyway.
Havertz is clutch.
Listen, Mason Mount and Kai Havertz are shit. They are behind Timo Werner. Listen, they are behind Timo Werner. Timo Werner is our main guy. Kai Havertz is bullshit. Listen, Mason Mount, he never plays good when Werner is not on the pitch. He uses his energy. He uses his fast-paced movement. Mason Mount is bullcrap without Timo Werner. The only guy who moves the attack is Timo Werner. I don't get your passive behavior towards Timo Werner. This team in attack is nothing without Timo Werner. The guy deserves 300k.
He deserves what?
The guy deserves 300k.
300k?
What?
He's already on a high contract. Don't need to get any more.
That's sickening, bruv.
Listen, how much is Kai Havertz on?
Kai Havertz has scored the most important goals in our fucking campaigns, bruv.
Werner gets 120k more than Havertz.
You can't compare Werner to Havertz, bruv. I'm sorry.
Havertz, what does Havertz give you, to be honest?
He gives you clutch goals to win fucking cups. That's what he gives you.
In all fairness, he has been doing that. Kai Havertz is clutch.
Oh, he doesn't give nothing, to be honest. He's a German Dali Ali. When Dali Ali came into the Premier League, everybody was like, he's the next big thing. Listen, Kai Havertz. Listen. There's a lot of false information. People, listen. If you don't play football, you don't coach football, you don't know nothing about. Tchouameni and Kai Havertz are two most overrated, talked about players. In reality, when Kai Havertz come onto the pitch and when Tchouameni will come to Premier League, they will be the biggest fail of Premier League. And Kai Havertz has proven he's a fail in Premier League. I mean, Lukaku has probably 9-10 goals. And Kai Havertz in 2 seasons doesn't have as many goals. Does he?
Are you comparing Kai Havertz to Lukaku? I don't know what I'm hearing, bruv. Honestly.
No, but Lukaku in 1 season has done more than Kai Havertz.
Kai Havertz has scored more goals than Lukaku.
Listen, Kai Havertz is just overprotected.
This season,
Kai Havertz
has scored more
is
goals.
Overprotected. I'll tell you, Kai Havertz is slow, right? He has a very bad first touch. He's a moody person. Listen, he has. Inconsistent. I'll tell you about Kai Havertz. Sometimes he has just an amazing first touch, and sometimes he has just a horrible, inconsistent first touch. I mean, if you see his highlights against the last game, if you see his highlights, his first touch is just horrendous. Just
Johnny, on a level, I'll be real, the comparison to Lukaku, I do think Lukaku's had a much worse season, but I've said for a while, we have to be real, Kai has not been consistent this season at all.
Last season.
Look, with Kai,
last season at the very least it was his first season. I will give him I'll give anyone who
he
joined
was in
Chelsea
and out
the
that
first
season as well.
all
He
the
was in
time.
and out. He was in and
But
out that season.
he is overprotected. 100% he is.
I wouldn't say
Don't
he's
give him the same energy.
overprotected, but what I will say to you is what he gives you and the team is far more valuable than what Lukaku does when he's on the pitch.
What does Kai Havertz give that Lukaku doesn't?
You're more fluid. You're better at pressing. You're better at linking up play. Yeah. It's not always about him scoring goals. It's about his teammates getting goals from elsewhere as well, and he does give you that. Lukaku is all about feed me to score, and that is it.
That's the problem. That's why I was saying Lukaku's had a much worse season. But
he's
again,
terrible.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We talk about giving players the first season. Kind of have to give the same energy to Rom too, even though his problems are more self-inflicted.
I don't want him here next season to give him that. I don't even want
I know, but with you, like, at the very least, you've been consistent because you never wanted Lukaku.
I never wanted him, bro.
Hey, but there's a good chance he's down in tools.
That standpoint.
Not that he's not adjusting.
My opinion on Lukaku will never change because I know what
that's
he is.
you. All right, you have your.
No, but I know what player he is. He's never going to be successful at Chelsea.
Yeah.
You see, well, it's clear as day he ain't going to be successful, mate.
Yes, he is.
I don't know what you're doing.
It's not clear as day. It's not clear.
I'll tell you what's clear as day is that he started out well and he tries a system he doesn't want to be here. It's not adjusting or it's not.
I don't want to play that.
He's not even putting in effort. I don't know how you guys want to change the system or have patience with him. If he continued how he started, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Even if he was okay. If he just played how he started, right, till he done that interview, we wouldn't be having there wouldn't be this much hate. Man. But for me, I strongly believe that he's down tools. I don't know how you're going to believe he's going to come around.
You have too much hate for Lukaku. You and Johnny and a few others.
You have.
He's a rat, bro.
Let Nick talk.
You have too much support, Nick.
Guys.
Let me talk for once. Yeah, look, Lukaku, I admit it. He lost his confidence. He lost his form. And he got dropped by rights, yeah? Tuchel dropped him. What else you want? Havertz come on. He performed. I love Havertz. Mind you, I love every single Chelsea player. You know, sometimes I say things just to wind up people, but no. Every player who wears a shirt is I want to see, I want them to do well, good. All this hate is no good. The other day against West Ham, Lukaku came on. He was a lot different than usual. He done much better. He got the penalty, but Jorginho went and missed it. And I thought Jorginho took it wrong. He should have given the ball to Lukaku.
No, I don't want Lukaku taking penalties, bro.
Listen, I didn't want Lukaku, but when I saw Kai Havertz, Nick, just give me a second. When I saw Kai Havertz, how rubbish he is, and especially after we lost against Real Madrid first leg, he went on. Listen, wait, Nick. He went on Instagram.
Class, let Nick finish, and then I'll let you have the floor. I'll let you have the floor. Nick,
no one lets anyone finish. What's wrong with you?
Go on, Nick. Go.
Lukaku came on. Ziyech and Pulisic. That was the best thing Tuchel done, and he changed the game. And we went on and won that game 1-0, which would have been 0-0. Wait a minute, John. All right, I'm talking about recently. Yeah. All right, that miss against Real Madrid at home was bad, but every single player was bad, Johnny, that game. Don't tell me even Sewer had a bad game, that game. So you can't keep blaming players.
Misses sitters.
Wait a minute.
He misses them.
Yeah, that's it. What about Mason Mount sitter? How many times he missed sitters?
All right.
Don't talk about
that. I've counted how many.
Wait, Nick, can I ask, when did Lukaku lose his confidence? About what
he lost his confidence after that interview and all the abuse he was getting. He lost it all. So now Tuchel.
So can it be something else, not maybe confidence?
Yeah. How you can lose the confidence when you never had?
Now he had before the interview. He had Alex. Look, he's lost his confidence.
Maybe he's
taking. Wait a minute, let me finish, man. Declare. So there's no reason why shouldn't. Wait 1 second. I want him. I think Tuchel will give him to January. See what he does. If not, Chelsea will count the losses, and then they will.
No chance, bro.
Nick,
he's not going.
Did you see how he talked in that interview? Right. He didn't talk like someone that lost confidence, or his ego was so high, and I think it still is. I think he can't take any blame on himself, and he's blamed the coaching system.
Yeah.
And I think the same thing happened at Man United. That's why he leaves.
Wait a minute.
Lukaku's been at 7 clubs, bro.
I want to see him play.
I don't know what you're waiting for. Is what I'm trying to find out here.
No, I want to see him start and prove everyone wrong. And against United, it's a good chance. Good chance.
He ain't gonna get the fucking opportunity, bruv, because he's gonna be shit out in the summer.
Nick, you're the oldest person here, man. You don't have patience to wait on people to come around and prove everyone wrong.
You and Johnny are
we have patience for Kai Havertz. We have patience enough for Lukaku too. Listen, I didn't want to Lukaku. Listen, I didn't want to Lukaku, but when you see Kai Havertz doing those stinkers against Real Madrid and then going on Instagram, oh, we lost today, but we're gonna be come back. And on the second leg, he doesn't make any comeback. Only Timo Werner and Mason Mount does it. Then how come I can trust this guy?
You're talking shit.
How am I gonna have a Kai Havertz next season, and that there's no other striker?
Look, at the end of the day, we only have one important game. Top 4, it seems easier to hold. I don't know what, like, even if Lukaku picked up form now, for example, what's the point? I mean, if he helps us win the FA Cup, that's it. But I mean, it's too kind of late for any player to really show something now when we least need him.
It's not too late. He can pick up form and go on to next year and be.
It will be the best thing for Lukaku. The best thing for us.
You don't know what's going
on. We only have 3 players up front in attack. They all have to be high octane, very hardworking, very special. Listen, if we have a space for Kai Havertz, then we especially have a place for Lukaku. But for me, both are not making up. I would have Dembele, the guy who runs, or Gallagher. Listen, we only have 3 places in attack. We don't have 4 places like City or Liverpool. There's only 3 players up in attack. They all need to run. They all need to defend. They all need to attack. We cannot have lethargic behavior like Lukaku or Kai Havertz. And if I'm willing to accept Kai Havertz because he scored a goal in Champions League, then okay, I'm willing to accept Lukaku because he scored in World Cup final, something like that, right? So it's okay. And listen, Mason Mount missed a sitter too against Liverpool for a World Cup.
What Kai Havertz is, bro.
Yes.
The fact that you don't
They
know
forget
about
the
Kai Havertz.
Listen, Germany never wanted Kai Havertz in Germany national team. It's when Chelsea signed for 70 million. Germany were like, why this English club is signing Kai Havertz for 70 million? There must be something special in it.
I will bet you my house.
There must be something special.
Will stay at Chelsea longer than what's his name? Than Timo Werner.
Listen, that is possible because Timo Werner is 26 and he's 22. Listen. When Timo Werner was 22, 23, what?
Are you gonna be still a Chelsea fan if Timo Werner leaves?
Listen, for me, Timo Werner is a big part of me. Listen, for example, if Mason Mount leaves, or for example, someone else leaves, they do feel like they're not more attached to the club. For me, Timo Werner is everything. If you're talking about attachment, yes, I would feel a bit detached if Timo Werner leaves. Because Timo Werner, when he was 22, when he was 22, Timo Werner was 22, Salah was 22, 23, Ronaldo, Messi, they all were banging goals for their clubs when they were 22, 23. And you're thinking Kai Havertz going to have a progress by being in Chelsea Football Club? You're deluded. In 2 years' time, everybody would be saying he's a German Dali Ali.
Not 22.
That's what I'm saying. When he was 22, 23, he was banging goals for Leipzig. And Stuttgart.
You still did not ask.
He was progressing.
Are you going to be?
So what did he did? Kai Havertz for Leverkusen. He hardly had 10 goals for them.
The guy was playing at 19 years old, bruv.
So where's Kai Havertz progress? In Chelsea, you have 6 players and you have only 3 places up front, high-octane places. And Tuchel keep putting Kai Havertz into it and keep losing games or drawing games.
Builds around Kai Havertz. Isn't that interesting, that? You don't build around
against smaller teams. If you're playing against Norwich, Newcastle, put Kai Havertz, he score goal, he'll be happy, he'll go on Instagram. It will help his confidence. What else?
He builds a team around Havertz up front.
How can you build a team around Kai Havertz? He's too slow. You don't see it.
Honestly,
you don't see it.
For this shit, bro. I ain't got energy.
He's a semi-pro. For me, he's a semi-pro. He's not even a professional for me.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, you got. You don't understand. There's only
Kai
two places.
Havertz semi-pro, man.
Semi-pro.
The guy is a
Yeah,
German
I
Dali.
wouldn't say semi-pro, but I understand like your issues with the consistency factor. Like that's the thing
He's
that
not
I
talking about
think.
consistency. He's talking about him not having a first touch, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a inconsistent. I said sometimes he has a very good first touch, and sometimes he doesn't even have a first touch. He has a bad first touch. Lukaku.
Nah,
Werner's first touch is
my only problem is that I feel like he can go through games and just absolutely ghost it. That's my issue.
But that's all the forwards' problems.
Not really.
No.
Like, I can see players get more touches on the ball and do
Nobody
stuff.
discussed.
Like Havertz will disappear in games. Same thing with Lukaku. The pair will disappear.
Man. Sometimes forwards.
We criticize Lukaku because he disappears in games. Sometimes.
No, Lukaku had to appear to disappear. He never appeared. That's the problem. Strikers disappear sometimes.
No,
strikers disappear.
They're all the same, man.
But then have the same energy for both.
The problem is we haven't got a Costa or a Dropper, which we need badly. We haven't got it. That's the problem.
Even Werner. Why do you underrate Werner? Why does the fan base underrate Werner?
Everybody disappears, but they disappear to a point, to a moment.
Listen, I'm not here to listen. I'm not here to talk about Werner. Just made a big impact in the last 3-4 games.
About Lukaku having service, bro. Benzema didn't have any service last night, and when he did get something, a sniff, he puts the ball away.
Benzema's the best striker in the world right now. That's the thing.
Don't bring me up Lukaku, bro.
Benzema's going for Ballon d'Or. None of our players are sniffing Ballon d'Or.
Well, technically, Lukaku said in his interview he wants to be in the same name as Lewandowski and Benzema. Did he call the Benzema name?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. No chance. Big up AV.
You give Werner.
One sec, Lazaref. Big up AV who says really delusional to compare a 22-year-old wonder kid to a 29-year-old overweight striker who complains about every English club he's been at. But that's the issue. They're saying wonder kid. Like, let him play at that potential at a consistent level and then call him a wonder kid.
Listen, people make up stories. Listen, I saw Euros. And the first thing Chelsea fan base was saying, "Oh, Kai Havertz was the man of the match for Germany in Euros. He was absolutely rubbish in Euros for Germany. He's the reason we lost the Euros." No. Listen. Give Timo Werner another high octane player other than Mason Mount, Gallagher or Dembele. He'll be a Ballon d'Or next year. Don't give him Kai Havertz. Why Werner has to play with Kai Havertz in Germany and Chelsea, in Germany and in Chelsea?
Wait, Johnny, because this comment is the reason why I think we're having this sort of debate as well, because no one's talking about the lack of consistency because of how clutch he is, and fair enough, that's the reason why right now at the very least you can rely on him, because you can trust in him for certain big games at the very least. But because of those moments, no one's really talking about the fact that it has been his second season. He did next to nothing the whole first half of the season. Came back in with good form around February, March. 10 goal involvements in 12 games, or I think it's the other way around. But then since April, he's disappeared again. Other than the Southampton game, first leg against Real, he's disappeared.
And then he comes on Instagram. I'm going to try harder.
Hold on a minute, bruv. Let me answer Lewis. Lewis, I want to say this, yeah. Last season and the season before, all right, there is no question that Kai Havertz and Mason Mount were both touted by, I think it was Goal or whatever it was, on a list as wonder kids, right? At the age they were, I think they were 19 years old. Now, they are both wonder kids, all right? Now, everyone came at Mason Mount, right, for the last year or 2 years, all right? He was our most consistent player as a wonder kid and clutch player. Kai Havertz has now come from a different country, and he's brought in clutch moments. And yes, his consistency isn't always there. But like I say to you, what he offers as a player to his teammates is far more valuable to me to let him bed in, learn under Tuchel, and you'll see in the next few years how wonderful this player is on a consistent basis.
Johnny, you're not understanding.
Hold on.
No. Johnny, he lacks work
One
ethic.
second, bro.
He lacks work ethics.
Right?
In every single match,
really?
you need to tell him, please try harder. You need to tell Kai Havertz all the time, try harder, try harder.
Bruv, listen.
He lacks work ethic.
Shut up.
Yeah, let me.
What the guy is watching.
One set. One more
If
super
you
chat.
think,
One set.
Hold on. If you think Kai Havertz is lacking work ethic, you're a moron.
He is absolute rubbish in work ethics.
Look at the You got to look at how many Ks he runs.
This player, all right. What I can say to you is this: when Lukaku came into the side this season, that was a problem. And Lewis, you remember how many times I said to you, you have to choose between one or the other. You cannot play both of them. All right. So you either have to play Kai Havertz as false nine, as a number 9 figure, or you play Lukaku. Now Lukaku was 100 million, and they had to play Lukaku. And when you play Lukaku, it not only damages Kai Havertz, his game time and his consistency in the best position that he is, but it also affects the players around him like Mason Mount, Pulisic and Ziyech and all these players, right? That was the problem.
That's wrong, Johnny.
Right, AV also says, aside from Foden, no young player under 23 that's better than Havertz.
Oh yeah, Florian Wirtz.
I don't agree with that. There's Vinicius, there's Haaland, there's Alphonso Davies, for example. If you're adding 23-year-olds as well, then you put Mbappe into the conversation.
Josko Gavadio, you link with him. Listen, Havertz is English darling. He's not Germany darling. You guys are not understanding. He's not really good. He is slow. He doesn't have motivation. During the matches, he needs to be whipped. He needs to be whipped.
Like, we can address the inconsistencies, but I'm not going to say he's washed. No.
Havertz is our top goal scorer.
Listen, you're going to give him a time, and Werner has to play with him for Germany and for Chelsea. Werner is now 26. It's his major years, and he's going to be playing with this slow guy, and the blame would be on Werner. Oh, Werner is not good enough. He's doing everything, boy. He doesn't have the help.
Stop waffling, mate. Let me ask you this. In the Southampton away game, all right, where Timo Werner had every fucking opportunity to lay in Havertz so that he could score, he didn't. He went for the shot, he fluffed up his lines, and Kai Havertz was there with the rebound to put the ball in the net. Explain that to me, bruv.
Are you listen, against Southampton, Timo Werner demolished Southampton. Right, you're talking about the chance he didn't give to Kai Havertz. There was no single chance where he didn't give. Listen. Have you forgotten about the Real Madrid game where he gave a brilliant pass to Mason Mount to score that goal? Have you forgot about Southampton game too? He gave a brilliant pass to Mason Mount.
Deliberate pass, bruv. I swear it got a rebound.
That was an absolute pass on his right foot. Kai Havertz is never on position. He's behind the goal. Who should Werner give pass to? Only Mason Mount. Werner has given Mason Mount so many passes because Kai Havertz is behind the goal.
It was a rebound, bruv.
Are you on about the Real Madrid? It hit his knee. Yeah. What happened was it hit Timo Werner's knee. It hit his knee and it went to Mason Mount.
No, fucking hell. You want to talk about first touch with Kai Havertz?
But it
He
wouldn't
has
happen
absolute
if
terrible first, inconsistent first touch. Listen, I don't get this Johnny guy. I don't get gestures. I don't know why they are licking Kai Havertz's ass. They have their own men's, Pulisic and Mason Mount. Stop licking them. Stop licking Kai Havertz. He's not good enough. He has a massive fan base. Stop. You know, if you think you're gonna like touch his fan base and you're gonna collect fans, it's not gonna happen. Defend your own guy. This Kai Havertz guy is an absolute
what?
Say it. Come on.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Absolute what? Absolute baller, talent.
I think it was that bad that he had to mute himself.
No, I think the what's the name? The Karmas.
Okay.
I don't even know. Like, I don't know why he hates Kai Havertz so much. I don't know what Kai Havertz has
Yeah.
actually done.
You know what? I'll tell you why.
Kai Havertz says, remember, Classref used to say that he wants to suck on Timo Werner's lollipop. So
he hates Havertz because Werner, he loves Werner. He
I
always
like
has.
Werner a lot, but
So do I. He's playing well at the moment. I like
that much.
Werner,
okay, not that much. Like there's boundaries.
Havertz, been good for us. Havertz is still young. He's going to be one of our big players in the future.
Go Amos.
But Klaslow, he's always hated Werner from Germany. That's his problem. Yeah. Oh. It's actually gone quiet. I can't believe it.
John told me.
Hey, double trouble. Let's go.
Oh my God!
Listen, last year, Werner was helping Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. He was teaching them what is high octane game, what is the meaning of hard work. And this year, he got the worst negativity from the fan base. And this year, he's also helping Kai Havertz again Mason Mount. When is he going to get his own opportunity? Mason Mount doesn't pass to Timo Werner. Never. In his whole career, he has never passed Timo Werner. The guy doesn't get any rest. And you guys are talking about giving a rest to Kai Havertz. In the match, listen, if Kai Havertz plays 7 days a week, he still doesn't need a rest because he's so lethargic. He doesn't do the hard work. If he plays 7 days a week, he doesn't need a rest. Right now, if any guy needs a rest, it's fucking Timo Werner.
Okay,
and he doesn't
please
need rest
him for the rest of the season.
Without Timo Werner, we are nothing. That's a fact. And if you're going to remove Timo Werner,
we played without him for a lot of this season.
Which games? Against Norwich?
No, we played. He maybe played 10 or
against Burnley. Against what was the team? Watford. Against Plymouth.
He only started like 5 games the whole season.
And listen, and you guys are the reason we lost the Champions League because you were Pulisic. Oh, bring Pulisic over Werner for Champions League Real Madrid first leg. You were the guys, right?
A lot of Chelsea fans said, "Why bring off Timo Werner in that game?" Actually, because he's actually really good in that game.
Every fan base was like, "Oh, bring Pulisic because he scored a hat trick against Panama. Bring Pulisic." I was like, "Okay, bring Pulisic, but for Kai Havertz, not for Timo Werner."
Werner
Kai Havertz missed a chance against Real Madrid, and then Werner scored that goal, right? And then in Champions League, he made that run. Even if Kai Havertz made that goal against City, Werner was behind Kai Havertz. Werner is always helping Kai Havertz.
I gotta go.
He needs his own rest, man. This guy is a Ballon d'Or category, like a Salah, Benzema level. He needs his own space. He's fed up with Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. Mason Mount doesn't pass to Timo Werner, and Kai Havertz is hugging the lines on the right side.
Right, big up AV saying Lampard wasn't consistent until Jose came around. If Klaslow was around, we would sell Lampard in 2004. Never have the patience for Drogba because his first season was bad, and sell Hazard in 2016 after his shit season. Yeah,
you don't have a patience for Timo Werner first year, and he was the most high scoring goals assist provider. And why would I be selling Lampard? I would never sell Lampard. Listen, we have players in attack that are not good enough. Kai Havertz is the reason. Mason Mount is learning only from Timo Werner, the high octane game. He doesn't give passes to Timo Werner when he should, and Timo Werner is accepting it. He's accepting it. If Timo Werner leaves Chelsea, he'll be a next Salah or KDB. Everybody knows it.
No, only you knows it. Nobody else knows it.
Right. Okay. Listen, you guys are enjoying the fruits of Timo Werner hard work, and then you're coming on stream and putting, Timo Werner is not good. Timo Werner is not good a player. How come Mason Mount and Havertz are a good player? They are bloody shite.
The comments. Let's go.
How much do you class?
Tomorrow, if Timo Werner doesn't play against United, Mason Mount would have a shit performance.
Who has a shit performance?
You never answered the question. If Timo Werner leaves the club, are you going to be a Chelsea fan?
Listen, I can do whatever I want to. I can do
know,
whatever. There are fans
I know
who are
you can do.
especially
I'm
linked with
asking you.
player sentiments. There
I
are
think
players
AV's
who are
speaking to you,
Chelsea fans
Glasgow.
because of Drogba. This is a
AV,
whole.
Glasgow, I think AV's speaking to you, saying, "Lol, me against Werner, bro. I've spent $100 on praising Werner in this channel over the last year. I've forgotten more about Chelsea than you'll ever know, buddy. It's all mad."
Listen, that there are millions
Big up
of
AV,
fans
my guy.
support their teams because of a single player that have made the change in their life. I was a big fan of Drogba, and then I was a bit declined in Chelsea, supporting Chelsea. I wasn't much into football. Then we signed Timo Werner. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Timo Werner is here. I'm gonna be backing Chelsea 100%. There are millions of fucking fans who support because David Beckham. Remember David Beckham when he fucking went to Man United? Man United became a big club. So Timo Werner, listen, tomorrow is the biggest match
Oh my
in Premier
God!
League. Listen,
David
I'm gonna
Beckham
tell
went
you.
to United big club.
Listen. Tomorrow is the biggest match. Timo Werner, Ronaldo, the biggest chance. Timo, and Siu. Tomorrow is the biggest match ever going to be watched in this year's Premier League.
Let's see if Werner plays tomorrow, Kalasov. We're not sure.
I don't know, Tuchel. Listen, Tuchel is a bit like I'm upset with Tuchel because he always prefer Havertz over Werner, which I don't understand. I really don't understand why he prefers Havertz over Werner. He does prefer Werner. He likes Werner. He prefers Werner over other players. But I don't understand how can you prefer a 22-year guy?
Well, yeah, if Havertz plays well, he likes Havertz. If Werner does the same, like he did the last 3 games, then it's Werner. Werner won't get dropped.
This is something he's not getting it right. He's not getting it right because, listen, he said on press conference today about RLC, right?
See you guys.
He was talking on press conference about RLC. RLC is slow.
That's bro. Right, Lawrence is gonna start off his stream, guys. So everyone head straight over to Lawrence's channel. You guys already know Lawrence Vescoli. Let him know that we sent you. We can't really do Twitch raids here, so this is like the next best thing. Everyone head over to Lawrence's channel because they're going to be doing a preview on the United Chelsea game too. I know Pies will be there, probably Con will be there, so check it out. Might even hop in for 10-15 minutes myself, I don't know. But everyone head over to Lawrence's channel immediately. Let him know that we sent you guys there, and we will be back maybe tomorrow before the United game, depending on if there's any news. If not, we'll be back on Friday. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. As always, we will be leaving you with the Danish Maldini. And take care, like and subscribe. And as always, up the Chelsea. See! So I'll see you tomorrow.